go down, y'all. You know the deal. Now Speed Doggy Dog, you know he got that heat. The funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. Nikki Pam, where you at, girl? Goddamn. Let's get it in like a Soul Train jam. A DJ Ron C hit him with a fat mix. Reppin' Lane with the Long Beach with the dope shit. Yep. Tangy Ambrose. Got me singing like Luther Vandross. Now who's that coming in to say hey? Give it up for my big homie, Mr. Ray. Ladies and gentlemen, we back, y'all. It's the Rollout Show, bringing the funny for all y'all. Get 'em Ron C. It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show. It's the Rollout Show.
Yeah. Ready to be today?
Yes, all sounds good.
Heaven high. It is the Rollout Show. It is Freaking Friday, bitches. Yeah. You know what that means?
I'm scared.
Yeah, Freaking Friday means you get some on the weekend. You don't fuck all week. You should at least get some on the weekend.
I know I'm getting some this weekend.
Wow.
Be in Vegas.
Okay. I thought his back was out. Anyway.
It's fixed.
It's your boy Speedy in the building. You are listening to the...
Speedy, is that you? Oh, is it somebody? Is it your phone number?
Me.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's Tangy.
It's oops.
Fucking dog whisperer.
Oh, wow.
Okay. All right.
Here we go.
It is the Rollout Show right here at the new Rollout Show studios. If you get a chance, come on through. I mean, we don't want you to come by.
Not really.
We don't know you like that.
Yeah.
But you can look online and see all the great pictures and how we started from nothing.
Okay,
That's not my phone.
That's me. My bad.
Really?
I'm so sorry.
Unprofessional.
My bad.
Anybody else want to get in on this
Process
shit?
elimination.
We figured it out, though.
Running out of people.
It's your boy Speed Doggy Dog in the building, the funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. Also in the building we got.
Nikki Pam.
We got.
Tangy
Come on.
Ambrose.
No. Come on or go home. In the house we got.
Tangy Ambrose. Heaven high.
We'll get to that in a second.
We had a hell of a morning.
In the house we got.
Mr. J. Alexander, what's happening, y'all? Everybody good
Hey,
this morning?
how'd you get here again? Did I call you?
Yeah. You guys,
No, I didn't call you.
Yeah,
All right, niggas just show up. Anyway.
I just showed up.
I don't know why he looked to the left. He been doing this today.
Straight back.
We had to put a camera on that
You gotta
motherfucker.
stare off into space when you
It's
talk.
like he don't want to see me. He don't want to look at me while I do it. This is Jay. This is Alexander.
Well, he can't look at you and speak like that.
Yeah, that's
He
not
really
gonna be
cannot.
I gotta
In the building, my boy.
Yes.
Doing it. I looked at your credits, nigga. You got credits.
Like a motherfucker.
I ain't see you in none of that shit, but you got credits.
Bad credit.
This is David Raibon is in the building.
Hey, what's happening? What's happening? Roll out.
I like all this silver, gray, and black, and the silver. I like
Yeah,
that.
Tangy, what
That's
you got?
sexy.
Tomorrow's my special day, so.
What's the
really?
special day?
58, baby.
Oh, no.
Really?
I forgot you was a Virgo.
Yes.
Yeah.
Happy
Yeah,
birthday.
mine's is Wednesday.
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
Wait, you older than me?
Yes, sir.
You look great too.
Oh,
look at that. Look.
He's fit.
Six-pack, all
so,
Yeah.
So-
Look at the thighs all solid.
for all we
Look
know,
at that.
Yeah.
Speedy, let me see yours.
he got diabetes. Anyway. Nigga gonna come in here. I'm 58. Here the cold part. I said, nigga, 58 and I'm 50. Hey. Carry the 4.
Sky didn't introduce herself.
Oh,
I never do.
You
Oh,
do
what
it
were
from
you
here
do?
on
You
out. You
supposed
do.
to?
Put the thing
I don't
to
know
your
what
mouth.
happened.
In the building. On the board.
Oh, it's me, y'all.
Blue as the sky.
Blue as the
What's
sky.
happening?
Yeah.
Myself.
That's yeah. We gotta have somebody young. This is a gang of old men.
Yeah.
He brand new. She brand new. I got Jordan
I'm not
older
brand
than
new
both.
though. I'm just I
brand
upgraded.
Ooh.
I've been here for like 2 years.
Mm.
Still new. Yeah.
Speedy just
In
seen
theory.
Me he just seen me on the street. Like, how your voice sound?
That's gay.
One job.
That's a man code right there. Hey, how your voice sound?
voice sound.
Cool.
Delicious.
Hey, delicious.
Speedy.
Speaking to this microphone.
Turn that mic up.
Speedy.
Oh, I had a dirty joke
I'm
in my
sorry.
head.
A king in my own mind said, Speedy the dude that never wear dashiki until he marry a white woman for balance. I didn't say
Who
it.
said that?
That was very deep.
A king in my own mind in the chat
How
room.
about I beat your ass? How about that? What we not gonna do?
What we not gonna do.
So anyway, I went to Mark. First, she went to was it Ross?
No, Dee Dee's.
So she got one, and I'm like, that motherfucker fly.
Yeah.
But I've never rocked one before, and then I
Okay.
wore it at Jamie's party. I was the bartender, and everybody's like, that shit dope. And ever since then, every time I see them, I just buy one. They only like $5.
When we were at Dee Dee's buying something, and we both came. They had one in the men's section and one in the women's section. We both was like, hey, well, we both bought the same thing, but it is what it is.
Tansy
I
rocking
want
her.
mine to be taken up.
She rocking.
No, it looks cute like how you have
Take
it.
it off.
So-
I mean, take it up on the side.
So, because we got to start filming before the show, and
Yeah.
Tangi and
'Cause I
David
hadn't
grabbed
seen her since
Tangi
the
and
last-
walked her out the door.
And she humped him.
Yeah, as
I
he
did not
grabbed
know.
her,
Yes, you did.
her shirt went up,
Yeah.
and we saw her beginning.
Man. And her
Or
endings.
in.
And it ended. I said, "What, Tangi? No underwear?
You got no underwear?
under dashiki.
We free flowing under a dashiki? Well, let freedom ring. Let's go march on Selma.
Bring him back.
Sister Umbutu. And Brother Nums. Anyway, David's in the building. A lot of
Yes.
shit going on.
Yeah.
We're going to get to all the shit he's doing. You ain't got like leaving.
No, since I'm running a little late, I can stay a little longer.
Look, and the gray beard. I tried to do the gray beard. And
What happened?
I thought I looked cool when I looked in the mirror.
I did too.
And then somebody took a picture, and I was like, oh, my God.
It was completely red.
Yeah. Yeah, I look like a pedophile. I thought at any moment, what's my man used to do when he walk in
No story.
and the guy, what was the show?
Chris Hansen.
Yeah, I thought Chris Hansen would come in and go, okay, Speedy. Who are the donuts for?
We see your screen name.
I was coming to save her.
So you drove all the way from Michigan.
And who were the condoms for? I wanted her to see that the condoms look like. You ever watch this? I mean, it's not funny.
No, it's not.
It's
But
hilarious.
when that dude walk in and the cameras and they still sit there, I'm
Yeah,
like,
man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, their screen names.
That's
be
the part I
funniest.
don't get.
Oh, yeah,
Their
the
screen
screen
names be funny.
Yeah.
Wet beard, 37. I like to have fun behind the alley. Like, why is the screen name so long?
Right.
And the one guy came and his sister and the kid were sitting outside waiting on him because he was like,
What?
"Oh, I know somebody inside." He had told the sister, and then when he tried to go out, you know they're in the bushes waiting to tackle you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because
Soon as I seen Chris, I'm leaving. I don't give a damn.
yeah, we ain't. What we talking about?
Chris Cross. I'm getting the hell up out of here.
And the dude that was naked sat there. He's like, "Well,
Yeah. Well, I'm not. Yeah.
And Chris said, "You want to get dressed? I'm cool. What you want to talk about?"
And then he reads you what you type.
Yeah.
Like, I know what I type.
Right.
I know I said I want to put my tongue in a book.
Oh, wow.
I know what I said.
Then they can get the actress that goes, I'm just gonna be in the shower. And dude be like, yeah, go ahead on. Man.
Yeah.
You finna get all lit.
Take your time.
Bring some baby oil.
And then Chris walk in. Hey, somebody else here. What's happening? We doing it like that?
Is it threesome?
Why you dressed, Chris? But
Y'all ain't shit.
Dave's in the building. So we got to tell the elephant in the room.
We got all kinds.
So I get a call this morning. Panic call.
Oh, my God. Tangi's crying.
I'm like, I
Tangi's
thought
crying.
the studio blew up. I thought Sky may have like crashed and
Right.
ruined her little
Beetle.
Or light skin.
what we gonna call that car outside?
The Beetle? I
We
don't
call
know.
it the Beetle.
Yeah.
It's the little bumblebee.
Yeah.
And she goes, no, Tangi's gonna be late. I said, what's wrong? The dog, they gotta take him to the house. Now we just talked about the dog yesterday.
On the show before. So I was like,
He
oh my
120.
God.
He
So I'm
here.
thinking Speedy done talked this dog into
So I said,
death.
so she said, I think they're gonna lay him on down. So I hang up and I call back and go, I got about 10 jokes. You think it's too soon
Yes.
to do my doggy jokes?
Oh, you a little sick?
So he's here, right? The dog's
Yeah,
here.
the dog's here.
Dogs don't go to the hospital. They don't go to the hospital. Not black dogs.
No,
This one did.
No.
They go to the backyard.
Yeah, yes.
No, he gonna be all right.
Yeah.
I know how it is with animals, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, and,
So I rack
look,
it up.
I see crying.
No,
Can't
she,
do a joke.
I know. She over here getting emotional.
I'm trying to hold in. I'm sitting there going, yeah.
Seeing those eyes get watery, dude.
Like, shit. shit.
I already
It's all right,
know.
man.
Believe me, I know.
You can do your job.
No, I can't do it. When you go to the bathroom, I do my job.
Because I tell you, after the doctor said that he wasn't dying, I was mad because I had to take him to the doctor.
Because when we
pay
got
for
there,
that
okay,
bill.
Tangi calls me with he collapsed, he rolled on his back, he was damn near stiff, and he was
Yeah, he was
gurgling.
like
So I was like, okay, I'll meet you at the vet this morning. So I said, just
held
text
her
me.
hand and everything.
Text me. I came in, I was rubbing her back, and she's crying, and I was like, I thought they had the dog in the bag, but it was in the bag. So I was like, okay.
Not
so
a
we
real
go-
bag, y'all. This-
Yeah, you got your nerve
Okay,
talking
who
about
is
other people.
That's the dog's music.
Somebody calling them home.
Jesus.
Oh.
It's time to go.
Too soon.
Please come back.
It's time to go.
Wow.
Got 2 more hours.
Oh, it's playing.
Hey,
It's
I'm
too short.
sorry.
All right, go ahead.
So basically, so we go in there, and they were like, and then the dog started acting fine.
Yeah.
And Teddy's
Really?
like, no,
So
you're
the dog
sick.
went. So the
I
dog
know-
said, "Psych."
Pretty much.
I just wanted to hang out with you,
I was
bitch.
like, well, he don't look
I was fooling
sick.
y'all.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, at home, he just fell out and his little butt up, and he looking at me. He was looking dead. And then when he rolled over, like, it was scary.
Maybe he just wanted to go with you.
I don't know. But then when we got to the doctor, he didn't bark at anybody.
No, he was
He
cool.
didn't growl. He was just like sitting there. And he will, even in the bag, if you come up to him, he'll, he wasn't doing none of that.
You don't want to bite me.
And then we heard the bark. Pam heard the bark, and she said there's something going on.
Yeah.
But then when the doctor came, he wasn't doing none
Nothing.
of that. It wasn't until he tried to bite the doctor.
Yeah, he tried. The doctor said he got
He
bit.
bit the doctor.
He bit the doctor.
And then the doctor put his hand back on it, and he said, ah. And then the doctor said, see his tongue is blue.
What does that mean?
He's not getting the air.
Nigga said hit now like this.
So he has heart disease, he has bronchitis.
From the blue tongue, that's what that means?
The blue tongue means he's not getting enough air.
Okay.
And that's why he fell out.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why
So you
I
got to put
thought
like a
he
little
was
air thing on his face?
No, they gave me medicine and 3 different types of medicine to make him comfortable. They wanted me to do x-rays and
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they were like x-rays and blood tests. And
So is he actively dying or is he just okay?
what do you think, Pam? They didn't say.
well, I said, well, he's 20.
Well, let's ask the dog.
He's 20 years old?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
20.
So in dog years, that's 140.
140.
Yeah,
And so he is a cutie pie, though. And so,
So here's our little buddy.
yeah.
It's
It's-
the rollout dog.
Yes, it's back.
He looking like, fuck all y'all. I heard them jokes.
I see why his name is Taco. He does look like
It's
the Yokiero Taco Bell
Taco.
dog. Can you? I don't.
Hey,
Can we get the camera on him? Oh, yeah, you got him? You got him?
I think we got him.
Hey, Taco.
What's happening, Taco?
There's Taco.
I'll put him on my table. My daddy didn't play nothing. Get that goddamn dog out of here. That's what he would have said.
He's sick. But take his sick ass outside.
But see, this is calm for Taco.
Oh, he would have been yelling at us?
Yeah.
Don't look at
You
me.
know what? Maybe he just wanted to hang out with you.
You think?
And then he figured, like, if I fake it, she got to take me with her.
Oh, man.
Nah, because he run over here and bite me, he going straight to heaven.
Oh, that's cold.
He ain't passing go.
In 20 years, that's good. Though.
That's
Yeah,
good.
All
that's
right,
a
Speedy,
good-
that
That's
might
the
go
longest.
viral.
That's the longest I've ever heard of a dog staying alive. 20 years.
You know, I don't have any, any good dying dog stories, but I'll tell you one thing that's really sad. You know, Regina Hall, that was a star in Girl Strip. She had a dog named Zeus that was a bulldog, and he had cancer, in his body and stuff, and she called. She was upset that she was, he's at his end,
Wow.
and went out in the backyard, and she let him use the bathroom and took her eyes off him for a minute. And he jumped in the pool and drowned.
He killed himself?
Oh
Wow.
God, that's horrible.
David, that's not a good way to start
Yeah.
the
Way to bring us down.
show. It is freaky
Dog
Friday.
suicide.
But I
dude.
mean, I think it was like
No,
suicide.
it's fine now.
I think it
So
was-
you think he was in so much
I
pain?
think he knew it's like, listen, I'm out of it. Because bulldogs can't swim. They're not the typical dogs because they're so heavy and they got short legs. They sink like a rock. And
No dog pedals.
But I think dogs sense your emotion, the owner's emotion. So you probably sensed that Regina was sad. And
yeah,
all that,
yeah.
and
He'd been
wanted to
saying
end it.
goodbye for a minute.
And I also believe that's what happened with your dog. Is that he heard us talking about him, and you were leaving, he wanted to roll with you.
Yeah.
So
heard the
faked
joke.
Want to
it.
roll with you to
Now-
roll out.
Yeah.
Right,
And
right.
now he had to roll
wanted
out.
to
show.
roll out to the radio
station.
Right.
Yeah.
And he gonna
As
roll
long
over.
as you there, he probably
But you know what? They prepare. I think they prepare you because I got a dog. Dude. Anything, I'm gonna be in trouble if I lose my dog because my dog is like my true soulmate. I mean, a friend of mine had passed a few years ago, and I was tearing up about it, and my dog got in my lap, looked at me, and then jumped in my face and like licked the tears out of my eyes.
Absolutely.
I
That's
ain't
what they
never
do.
had
Y'all
a
ain't gonna
dog.
do this shit right now. You ain't gonna have me over here.
I was like,
That bullshit right now.
Miss Jenkins, dude. That's I'm tempted to get a tattoo of her right here on my chest, but people
get
think
it.
that's weird. I mean, it's the
no,
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. I
I
get
never had a dog like that. I mean, when I get home, she's waiting at the door. When I leave, I gotta say goodbye. You know what I mean? It's she like.
And you feel guilty leaving, right?
Yeah, you feel
oh,
guilty.
absolutely.
How old
yeah.
is the dog?
I guess she's. I keep lying to myself, but she's more like 11. But I say 8.
Oh, okay.
And
what kind of dog?
She's a mix between a
She's a
Tibetan
mutt?
Terrier and a poodle. Yeah,
She's a mutt? Okay, good.
But
She's the real. Don't try to make it thorough. Well, she's the no.
she's a very bad mutt.
It's like 4
But she
different
has
dogs.
these eyes, like human eyes. You know what I mean? Like those light brown human eyes. And dude, it's just, she got me.
And I was telling them before we started, again, we talking about my dad. So me and my brother had a dog, and it was a little black dog. And
You don't know what
we
it
gave
was.
him a bath.
Mm-hmm.
And then we put him back outside. We didn't know. We was 8, 9.
Mm-hmm.
And the next morning, we like, he don't look good at all. His little tongue was hanging out. My dad said, put him in the car. I said, huh? Put him in the car.
Took him for a ride.
So I didn't know that. So put him in the car. We go get dressed. Dad gone. I said, "What?" He come back. I said, where the dog? Don't worry about that, nigga.
Yeah.
Go get you another one.
They go for a ride.
They
and
go
they,
for a ride.
They never
Because
come back.
we didn't know that,
That's
you
how
know,
it was
vet.
back then.
I think maybe I can remember one veterinarian around our house, and this is off of Manchester and Western. Maybe one. That was the black one, but
And then those vets back then, you take your dog to the vet, and they take the dog for a ride.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's what I thought they were gonna say.
But
I did too, and
Today.
he was like, "No, I don't believe in the age thing." And he was like, "It was give him some pills and hit me back on
Yeah,
Monday."
Call me on Monday. He said you got 2 choices, but
I thought the second choice was gonna be putting him to
Put him
sleep,
to
but I was like,
sleep.
"All right."
so you already gave him the
Ride
stuff
this
he's
out.
supposed to take?
I gave him 1. He told me I got to do it every 15 to 20 minutes.
and it's an actual peel that you got to give it.
He has to get a syringe, and then he has 2 little pills.
And you gonna do that in 5 minutes?
I'm gonna do that at the break. I'm gonna give him 1 little pill, and then at the next break, I'm gonna give him
See,
another
right there,
little
my
pill.
dog ain't gonna make it. Right? Nigga, I gotta help you with this. Putting it in the bowl, you better make that happen.
Got to chase you to give you your medicine.
It's gonna be all right. And you can't, no crying.
Well,
No
he's
crying.
Here. He's
No
still
crying.
here,
No
so we
crying.
good.
Cause
Yep.
if you do cry, then David gonna say my dog licked my eye. And
I'm gonna tell my death
I'm next
story.
to another dude. We gonna be like,
Love
so,
you.
so we,
You all right,
this
dog?
is the rollout show, and we want to talk about freaky shit.
This is his Freaky Friday. I was talking to my girlfriend today who gives colonics, and she has
All
this
right now.
client.
What? Did
You
you
ain't
wait,
gonna
wait,
skip-
wait.
hey, look,
Do you
ain't
know what a
gonna-
colonic is?
You ain't gonna skip past that colonic.
Oh,
I know what the client.
yeah.
Okay.
Everybody, y'all know what colonics are, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They
Put the tube in your butt.
put the tube in your behind and
All the
washes
spaghetti
it all
clean.
out. She's
Yeah.
the best.
Clean your own out.
She's absolutely fabulous. She's
So
absolutely
you've had this done.
fabulous.
I have to.
Yeah, I've had a colonic,
We
but
can tell, we can tell.
Did
I
you
was,
lose weight like they say? You?
Not really. Like a pound, maybe. 'Cause it's gonna
the
come
stomach
back.
I
weight.
wasn't really thinking about the. Probably I felt really good,
Okay.
you know,
And
and
you feel guilty about eating stupid shit after that?
I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I heard
I
your
didn't,
ass.
but
be
I don't
leaking.
eat a lot of stupid stuff.
I heard your ass be leaking the first couple of days after you get it done.
No.
Your ass be leaking.
No, it
Mine
does not.
did.
Yeah, get them,
No, mine
get them
didn't.
wings. Get some wings.
Mine did. But
Stop it
she
up.
says she has a client that used to do porno, but now she does the porno films.
Got it.
And so she sends her clients to my girlfriend to get cleaned out before they
Do anal?
have a scene.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
And I thought that was interesting because it seemed like if it was still up in there,
We
then
went
it
after
would
the scene.
make it right.
Yeah, clean this stuff out.
Oh,
That makes
ew.
sense.
But I guess
But then for porn, though, they don't really, because part of the excitement is when they pick it out all over the place. So I guess it
Oh,
doesn't-
wow.
but I guess you don't want the
Hopefully it don't come out like that, but okay.
So, wait, let's back this
Girl
up.
strip.
Let's say part of the excitement is after they do it and then the shit come out. That's exciting. Is that what we just heard?
Well, I mean,
Or is it the sperm?
The whole process of the ejaculation
You talking
Okay.
is a
about
part of porn that people like, they
Yeah,
pull out. Because
that's
if not, they would just, it was nice.
Oh,
Instead
you
they
know
pull it out
what?
and shoot
That
all in
makes
the back
sense
and all over
because
their
if they go up in the booty, they got to come out to come because the people want to see the cum.
Right, that's-
right.
that's-
Right,
that's-
yeah.
So
true.
if they pull
The
out
sick
and it's
people.
poop around the penis,
No.
then that's not going to be as
Sexy.
sexy to see
No.
poop around the penis and
No.
then the ejaculation.
Right.
All right, we there now. So
that was quick.
Definitely
I gotta-
Freaky Friday,
I
but
definitely got to start putting a disclaimer on this fucking show.
Definitely ain't eating chocolate this morning.
Anytime the show go too left, I get quiet, and I'm sitting there going,
we just lost Joel Osteen.
yeah.
That's funny.
Okay.
So,
you gonna
so
let us
you-
in your church?
so
all right, cool.
when's the last time you had? You're supposed to
Well,
do
you
it
say
like.
like
Aren't you
you
supposed to do it
had
like one? No.
Oh, I thought you was going to
She'll,
You're supposed to do it like once a year, right?
yeah,
Come
but
on.
but if you really need it, she'll have you do like maybe 3 in a row or
3 in a row.
3 in a row. Yeah,
Why?
I've heard her tell.
How many times
I guess
apart?
because
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
it's like if you clean the trash can, if you just if it's been dirty a long time, you just dump the trash out, it's gonna be stuff stuck to the sides.
Okay.
So then you want to clean the sides and dump all that out, and then you're gonna want to clean it again to make sure it's
So
really
like you
clean.
come back the next day, or you mean like you wait a couple days?
I think she'll do it like maybe
in
a
a
week
week?
or so.
Yeah, I felt like it was.
I wonder what the process is. Like she put the water in your ass, like not twerk.
No, it'll fill up your stomach, and if she says it's too much pressure, then she'll release the pressure, and you
she-
can see the shit going through the tube.
And she sings.
Oh, you not asleep when they do this thing?
No, I'm watching the video.
Oh, it's not like a colonoscopy.
No,
Colonoscopy,
no,
they
no, they
your
put
ass
you
out.
out, yeah.
But that's a man thing right there. I need to be asleep. You putting something in my ass.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you fit. You had yours yet, Speedy?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you're supposed to have a colonoscopy yet.
when you turn
Really?
50.
That's where we at.
Yeah.
You are. So you have one. Did he have one, Michelle? I don't.
I didn't know her when I had it. I got it when I turned 50.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's been a while.
Now, I don't know. I don't
Wow,
know when
wait
you're
a
supposed to
minute,
get the next
Speedy,
one,
you
though.
the bomb. So y'all got married after you were 50. How old were you when you got married?
Oh, now you're a deaf mute.
Well, this shit. Fuck the joke up. Anyway.
All right, Speedy, you better
yes, we
work,
got married at
Speedy. You better work.
Shut up.
52.
Because
Might
he always
be
said a
over
man
half
shouldn't get
a
married
century.
to after what was it 40 or 50?
I think for men, I think you don't even know who you are till around 35, 38. Because in your 20s, you just trying to get your fuck up.
Right. Yeah.
And every girl that smiles at you think like you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's your job. When you're 20, your job is to procreate.
Yeah.
The mental side of you is not taking control of that. That's why we make most of our mistakes.
Right.
20, 25, and some 35 still make
And then 35, you think you slick.
Right.
That you
figured it out.
Because you didn't figure it
Yeah,
out.
I know.
And then some girl come along and know your passcode and know everything. How that bitch know my passcode?
Yeah.
It's 1, 2, 3, nigga. We so dumb. But and for women, I think right around 28, 30, y'all ready to.
Yeah.
Because after you done the thing with all the girls, you go to Vegas and you did a threesome, you did some wild shit, y'all ready to go, okay.
So you act like that's the norm. A threesome is the norm, sweetie? Like for real?
In his
threesome?
world,
Okay.
I think it
'Cause
should.
I've never
I think
done
it
a
should.
threesome.
A threesome should happen.
Yeah, I
It
think
should.
all this stuff
Well, you
is
guys
part
want
of
Woman and
mean
two
it.
men? Is that what y'all are saying?
Huh?
Say it again.
Me or Pam with 2 men?
Yeah, whatever.
No,
Well, one's called pulling a
that's
train.
not a threesome. That's a train. That's a train.
like,
It's a difference.
That's called a locomotive.
Wow, look at that. So
All
being
aboard.
with 2 men is a train.
Tangent.
Yeah.
But you being with 2 women is
That's
a
the
threesome.
shit.
That's a threesome.
Right.
That's not right.
That is a
I
threesome.
agree with you, Ted. That's that bullshit right there.
Hey, we didn't make the rules.
No, y'all made
anytime.
that rule up.
Nope. This is life.
What determines the difference between a threesome and a train
is
is
2
the
penises.
choice.
Yeah, it's 2 penises. I agree with
Yeah.
this.
It's the
So
choice.
You got
said,
one caboose
Sky,
and
Because-
2
Yes.
engines.
Because the man
Right.
could be licking down there and
Right.
so a
Ooh, let
bunch
me
of
sit
stuff
up
that
this
could
way.
happen.
Got real good on this
Oh
show.
my goodness.
You just step on the dog?
He just made a good point. You can't have 2 engines. You can have 2 cabooses, but not
That's
2
right.
engines.
Really?
If you only got one of these, then it can only be in one hole at one time.
Okay.
We
Follow
have
you.
2 holes. And if we want both holes filled at the same time,
All right now.
we
Good
can
Lord
have
have
both
mercy.
I
holes.
think you talk a little bit
Right.
slower. Don't talk that fast. You're
Fan
talking way
myself
too
with the
fast.
cell phone.
Say that again. Say that again.
That's
Let
a
me,
church
let me
fan right
record
here.
that when you say
And
it.
we got a lot of places to lick while we let one be up in
In that
one
wow.
hole.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Wait a minute, Pam. You just said you don't know shit. You're like, yeah. What you yelping to?
No, because we got like she
No,
said,
you just said a minute ago.
She don't
I didn't think
the
it was a
freakiness in
train. I
Pam.
still consider it like group sex at over 3.
Group sex is 4.
Yeah,
A
that's
train
what
is
it
a
is.
train.
Train is when
That's
you
what she
say
said, 2
when
dudes.
you don't want to do it.
2 dudes. No, that's rape.
Yeah. You need to call the police after that.
Yes.
Somebody going.
Anybody say no for any reason? No, I don't want no water. No, I don't want that light. No,
And you need to collide.
I heard no.
Yeah, no means no when you got a witness. It's 3 people. It's 2 of y'all. She says no. I thought you meant you just said it. You just
Not
said
right
Look,
there.
you try to clarify. No me or no him? Can I stay?
Like, nigga, you heard her.
Anybody remember that first threesome?
Huh?
You remember your first threesome?
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
You had a threesome.
I
You remember
had,
yours, Tangy?
I haven't had a threesome.
I had like 4 of them.
Okay, I know.
Before you got married?
You too,
That's
Oh
Liz?
since
yeah,
you've been
before I got
married.
married. Yeah.
What the fuck?
I ain't had no
What are you doing?
I'm asking all the men in the building.
What was the question?
He got a mic
That's
right
my
there.
son.
Oh, he said, I'm not on the show.
Yeah, I look.
Where's
There you
your son
go. Great
next?
answer, son. There you go.
This is what I
I
will
don't want
say.
to know my son like that. I want to be like, so it was me.
Yeah,
my daddy house. He went to the show.
Yo, mama.
Okay, stop with the microphone. Stop with the microphone.
Now we know when he done with his joke.
But I say this about threesomes though, man. They hard to shut. They hard to set up sometimes.
Yeah,
if you don't have
it's-
any money,
it's
they hard
best-
to set up.
The best threesome is when the girl set it up.
Yes.
When you coming over to see a friend of yours, a girl, and she
And
says,
there's another girl sitting there.
There's another
Yeah.
girl that opens the
Yeah.
door and the
Yeah.
teddy, and you're going like, oh shit,
Is it my birthday?
what's time?
It's my birthday.
You trying to play stupid? What
That's
y'all in here
when-
doing?
Yeah.
But that's like the
Why
happiest,
y'all touching each other? Yeah, you really got
That's,
to play
that's the
stupid.
happiest feeling that a man can experience.
yeah.
Unexpected pleasure like that. You had no idea
Cam, I'm
that was coming.
I didn't do it right.
Hey, y'all make sure y'all call in, man. 747-888-3082.
Yeah,
And please subscribe.
Tangy,
SUBSCRIBE. You'll see it right up underneath that video you're watching. And just hit that little button. Thank
And
you.
if you had a
you
threesome,
do have the good power of that. People be doing that right after you said it because my phone started lighting up. I'm like, this a bitch.
Oh, thank you.
They really listen to Tangy. Oops.
and if you had a threesome, go ahead and hit us up
Yeah,
and let
hit
us
us
know
up.
how it went down
Yeah.
Let's see.
and how you set it up. I don't know if you have to be broke. It just have to be like
timing.
Literally, the stars have to
Because
line
you guys
up.
were
Yeah.
all broke
Yes.
comedians, I'm sure, when you had
Ain't that a
it.
bitch?
I'll
What?
tell listen, speaking of broke comedians, I'll give this a long time ago. So
Okay.
nobody in my life now has nothing to do with this happening.
Okay.
But I came to the townhouse about 20 some odd years ago, and
Whole flood. I'm playing. Go ahead.
Oh,
no, that's funny. Hell no, that's funny though.
She used to run.
I love.
You can tell
I love Hope.
Okay.
I'll be here Monday.
Ronaldo Ray had it at the time, I believe.
Oh yeah.
And
Big Red.
did a set, and then met a chick at the bar, and then this other dude used to double for Alan Payne. I don't know whatever happened to. I haven't seen him since. And he met a chick at the bar. So we in the parking lot. I'm in my car, with this girl I met. He in his car with the chick he met. So eventually we pulled the cars over, and he said, "Man, I'm staying with somebody. Those duplexes right across from the townhouse." So we go over there, and dude, it's on. It's just on. I mean, we crossing over. We taking
Tag
turns.
in, tag out.
Oh man, I'm talking about. It was nighttime. We went in there, and we didn't stop till the sun came up.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you was young.
Yeah,
Yeah, you was way
very
young.
young.
Oh, yeah.
But you don't forget stuff.
Because when you 40 and over, I got one, bitch. I'm out.
Yeah, I'm out.
So what's up with your friend? Sleep, bitch.
Yeah. Anything you do now, you on your own.
I'll watch. Bitch. I'm a great watcher. That's great right there. Like, I never understood when you with your girl, whoever, and you watch a porno, and then you're done, and she keeps watching, like, you're like,
Because we ain't came.
Yeah.
turn this
y'all
mother
ain't-
off. Why, but why are we still watching? Like, oh yeah, that's a nice movie.
Because we
Yeah.
need more.
She waiting for you to fall asleep so she can take care of it herself.
In the
Hey.
bathroom or wherever we got to.
I will
Revive.
oblige. Yeah, this is when y'all take them long ass showers.
Yeah, she like
With the
"Damn."
handheld. So.
Yeah, and every time you come in, it's already hanging down. Really?
You ain't gonna
You
just
gonna
put it
hang
back
them up?
up.
You gonna just let me know what the fuck? Because it's hanging down. They don't have the strength to put it back up.
Isn't it funny how we all discovered that? Like
What?
The shower?
The shower.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
No,
everybody.
ladies.
Ladies,
just
like I've never talked to another girl about it, but
No, I
we
haven't
all
either.
seem to know,
'Cause
and
you
I
go,
didn't read about it.
Right.
How can I get there without having to call him?
Right.
No.
Especially when they had the
Shower
little
head.
dials.
You know,
Yes,
you know the
yes.
shit
I had to put one on my shower.
these
just
motherfuckers
for
be
it.
like, anyway, this shit is bullshit.
Yeah.
And I hate that.
Ooh. Oh, shit. And it's warm too.
Right.
Put it on the
This shower head got a name. Meet Steve.
Hey, Steve.
It's not the shower, it's Steve.
He don't talk back. He ain't got a phone.
He don't hit me.
And you never get tired.
Never.
Hot water go down. Anyway, funny shit. God damn. So, David, you're going to be on Ballers
Right.
this weekend.
Yeah, this weekend.
Oh, nice.
That was a
And
nice
One of my favorite
next
shows,
weekend.
too,
man.
David.
One of my favorite shows.
Oh, cool.
What's the character?
Melvin Graham. He actually plays Dwayne Johnson's limo driver. But what's really neat about this character is that, and people in Oakland, California, gonna love me because he's a bona fide Oakland Raider fan. He loves the Raiders. He loves everything
you
about
Johnny Mac.
Oakland. He's everything about Oakland. And
Yeah.
if you've been following the show, you know the Rock is trying to take a team
Yeah.
to Las Vegas. So right off the bat, me and him got a problem.
A problem. I like how he said
Oh,
it.
Now, did you
Right.
audition with him, or did you? How'd you get the part?
Well, actually, I auditioned Sheila Jaffe, casting director, and I had auditioned for a smaller role. It was a con man named Leonard, a guy named Elliot. You know Elliot. He actually booked that, and it ran a couple of weeks ago. And they called cast and said, producers like what you did, but they want you for something else. They stuck a pin in you for the end of January. So I didn't have no idea what it was, and I'm waiting. I'm just glad because it was a series of shows I had booked all in one period. How to Get Away with Murder, Snowfall, and Ballers, and Survivor's Remorse. I didn't get that went to Isaiah Washington playing that character. So I was just happy to get under 5 anything. I had an 8-year drought, dude. I ain't booked a job in like 8 years. I pretty much had given up driving Uber.
Yeah, I remember.
And picked up a guy.
Pick me up. I was like, hey, David? This where we at now? Nigga, get in.
I picked up this white cat, man, and he was on the phone talking like a therapist, you know, and I know what that sounds like. I had enough of them. So I asked him, was he a counselor or something? He said, no, he managed actors.
Oh, wow.
And so he gave me a meeting and a reading and he signed me. Then I had those 3 auditions right away.
Wow.
Look at that,
So,
Fade.
and
I
booked
love
all
that.
but one. And then the Ballers thing, when I got the sides for it, was 5 pages of dialogue for the audition. And at this time, I was a bona fide pothead, proud of it. You know, every day, every night, on the way to the gym, before I go to bed, in the morning while I'm driving Uber, you know what I mean? Ride around all the different type of places I can get, you know,
Uber driver
get new
high.
stuff.
Yeah.
And then when I got to the scene, I was like, I put the weed down and started taking the ginkgo biloba, and I hadn't been smoking. I hadn't smoked weed since November last year.
Wow.
It's a herb.
Yeah.
It's a herb that helps your mind clear and your memory strong.
Where you
and
get it from?
Works. GNC, pretty much anywhere. They have like 2. They have like a generic and they have a real expensive one, but dude, it worked.
Which one did you do? The expensive one? Or
I did the
generic?
cheap one. I told him, driving Uber, motherfucker.
Take the $5 bottle.
Cause
Because you know, you get up there, how much is it? 75? Woo. How much is it? And it just say, it's a ginkgo. You
Yeah.
can spell
Put
it
a
right.
Logo on it.
This is $2.99.
That's what I'll take.
Take 2
Matter of
of
fact, can I
those.
have half of those out of that bottle? But
That's dope.
You know, went in, did the thing, man, and I remember she said, Cassie said, producers hadn't felt this way about anybody that's been on the show. And I started thinking, well, I watched the show. I can see why. But no,
Show's off the chain.
it was really great. But the character, man, it was the writing of this particular character, dude. And I remember talking to the director, you know, Julian Farino. He also directed a
Before
lot
you go
of...
any further, we have to check on the dog. He there? All right, he good. All right, keep going.
He wheezing.
Aww.
He has bronchitis, y'all.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought he-
Has the dog ever had a threesome?
Oh, you can hear the mic. Should I
got
take him out the
bronchitis?
room? You all right, baby?
No, you okay.
Aw.
Maybe he's thirsty.
Man, I was about to say the
Oh,
worst.
look
joke
at my
ever.
water.
Hey, baby.
Hey.
Yeah, it's 120 right there. 140.
Yeah.
He didn't seen it all. He didn't.
See his little paws, you know, he's got a little arthritis.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, go get him some water.
Okay.
He having a problem
Yeah,
breathing.
go
Yeah,
ahead.
he sound like a murderer.
He's wheezing. He's a little wheezing there.
You should call somebody and just put him on the phone. Who is this?
No,
What do you want?
David?
But yeah, to button it up, I mean, basically, it was a great role, great writing, and I think everybody's gonna like it. I'm also in the season finale the following Sunday.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you know what's weird now about television and shows? it's like you watch the first one, and then a couple weeks go by, and they like season finale. You're like, well, y'all just came on.
Yeah.
Like all my shows are.
Yeah,
And you got to wait
like
almost a whole year
for
Empire.
Yeah.
And
But
Well, I don't really watch.
Here's the crazy thing about shows, since we talking about Freaky Friday, it's a lot of fucking on these shows.
Yes,
nowadays.
that's how they get in the viewers.
Some real fucking.
Yeah, that's how they get in the viewers, especially on HBO.
Yeah.
and Netflix and stuff like that. You
Netflix,
can get away with pretty much everything. On
They be
there.
fucking on ballers too, right?
Oh hell yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, Rock.
Yeah, he tearing that ass up, man.
But he got to keep taking them motherfucking pain pills.
Well, yeah, and now he was taking fertility pills.
fertility pills, yeah.
You know, which is I don't want to give away none of the story, but man, just people just tune in, you know, because not just because I'm on there, because it's a good show. Like I say, if you love the Raiders, and a lot of people in LA are crazy about the Raiders, and you know, I'm a Raider fan because of the show, you know.
But you're originally from
Melvin
where?
Grant. I'm from Houston, so I got to go with the Texans.
Texans. Okay.
But
They're gonna let your boy start this week.
yeah, man, you see him play last night?
Hey,
Oh my god,
he was nice.
dude.
He was nice.
He's the truth, man.
Sean Watson.
Yes, sir.
I missed the game. Who won?
He looked like they did.
Yeah.
He looked like Mike Vick out there.
Yeah, I
Mike Young
think
days.
he was kind of ready Sunday.
But they made that. They
but
made
when
it
you
savage.
put him with the first team practice, then that's probably that's why.
He's gonna have to get up the game speed. He's a little bit behind. I can tell
Yeah,
that. That's why.
but that O line suck. You know, that's the. But that what makes him have a mobile quarterback, give him opportunity to win. But listen, they're gonna play New England this week, so we're gonna see what's up.
Ain't y'all supposed to be boycotting?
I didn't watch.
I'm not. Listen, I'll boycott NFL when the players boycott.
Listen, we got to understand: is Colin Kaepernick NFL player or activist? That's what we got to determine first before we start boycotting.
And there's no such thing as an NFL activist.
Yeah, exactly. So
Can't be both.
No.
All right, we got to take a quick break. We're going to come back as the dog is drinking real water. When we come back, it is Freaky Friday. We're going to be talking about a lot of freaky shit. We got the Blue Sky Report. We got the top 5 tips.
Yeah.
We got sexy news.
Yeah.
We got sex questions. Jay, you got sex questions?
yeah, I guess.
You guess you do? So don't move. The number to call into is
747-888-3082.
Oh shit, it's on me, right?
She said subscribe.
Am I supposed to play? Fuck it, I know.
Yeah,
what
that's you.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. Don't do anything. Playlist. Hold on. Yeah, there you go. Give me that. All right, go.
Got everything, I got everything.
Whatever. Yeah, I love that song. Fuck that bitch.
I do too. They did say it was a 2012 mix, but that's still the jam. I don't
Shut
care what
up!
they say.
Nigga, satisfy all you little raggedy motherfuckers. Just listen to the song and shut the fuck up. It is the Rollout Show. It is Freaky Friday. It almost was Dead Side Friday, but somebody made it through. They got through. I see the light. Go back. Don't go that way. Go the other way. Don't go to the light, nigga. Not sexy on the other side. It is the
Bringing her energy down, Speed.
No, I'm not. It's the RolloutStudios.com in the building. It's your boy Speed Doggy Dog, the funniest motherfucker you ever go meet. In the building, we got.
Nikki Pam.
In the building, right?
Tangy Ambrose with Taco Heaven High.
That's where he's going.
Oh,
In the building,
you're
we
such
got.
an asshole.
Mr. J. Alexander, what's going on, y'all? Everybody good?
And also in the building, kicking it with us right now, we got.
David Raibon.
Woo
You want to put some bass on that, pimpin'?
Hey, my mic is off.
Oh yeah, you got to turn his mic up a little bit more. There, Sky.
David Raibon. Same David Raibon.
We don't know what. There,
David Raibon. I'm in this.
There you go.
I'm in this piece.
Daddy is. It is Freaky Friday.
Yes, it is.
And it's now time for
The
Blue Sky Report. Yeah, we got segments, bitch.
We got to get it.
Can we do it one more time?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
because you would.
I missed it. Okay, here we go.
It is now time for the
Blue Sky Report.
You ready?
She's like,
you ready, Sky?
Yeah,
put the
I'm
camera
ready.
on yourself, too.
Oh yeah, I'm on.
Oh, okay.
Trust me, that motherfucker been on her doing the break.
Or Snapchat was.
And you don't wear makeup, do you? No?
Well, yeah, some days, but
Really?
not here. Not like
Wow.
when we working.
We don't get it like that? We ain't that important?
I mean, the first day I had came, y'all made me paint, but I was like fully dressed. Remember?
Oh,
Made
that's
you
right.
pink?
You were. Paint.
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 You don't need it.
I had painted that wall.
Like,
You don't need all that.
Dave, I'm gonna just do it like this. At our age, I know I ain't finna do everything.
Right.
I got sons. I got
Right.
They ain't picking up no boxes.
Right.
Not finna paint all this.
Right.
I'll get started and go, can you hold it? And then she finished. I was
Right.
like, wow, that look great.
Because me and Speedy
I'll
did
do it.
the wall outside, and we was like, shit, we wish Sky and them was here, because we could, us trying to get them edges.
Pam kept
Nigga.
spilling paint on the fucking floor.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm like,
see,
I'm the
and
worst.
we didn't spill not one drop of paint.
We
nowhere.
sure didn't.
See, that's what youth don't mess
Yeah.
up with paint.
All right, let's go. Blue Sky Report. What you got for Freaky Friday?
All right, so the first story I got, it's about a couple in Florida, a young couple.
You think?
I'm gonna pull up the picture. Well, basically, the guy killed the girl.
Oh.
Oh wow.
Role playing, he said, in a freaky sex session. Basically,
David.
he shot her.
I thought it was the other one I
Went
heard.
too far? I mean, really?
I thought he was
He
going to
shot
be
her.
choking her or something.
Well, I did hear about the choking. I heard about that one.
Yeah, they choke him and then the woman died.
Somebody
Hey.
choked on a member.
You got.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
You got to have a safe word.
Oh, you know.
You gotta tap out. Tap out.
Hey, no, you gotta have some hand signals. You choking on the member.
He shot her weird, like
In the head. Basically,
Oh.
it was her fantasy. Basically, she wanted to play like he was gonna rob her or something, and he forgot to take the bullet
bullets
out,
Mm-hmm.
and he put it to her head. And in the middle of them having sex, he like shot her.
He really got in
But
character.
he called the police and turned himself in.
And now he got life.
No.
wow.
Hopefully, they got him for like involuntary.
He
Yeah.
going to prison.
I bet he didn't even come either.
After all of that.
I'm not even fucking with that one. I'm not gonna do that.
After all
Right.
of that.
I'm
Didn't
not-
even.
Don't.
She kind of came
Next
and
one.
went at the same time.
She came all right.
Oh, wow.
That's not nice. I'm not laughing.
You did. You started it. I ain't even do the shit.
Okay, so how
What
about
else you got?
how about this one? So a man, he accidentally shot himself. He had put his gun in the passenger seat, and he sat on it and shot himself in the penis.
Oh. So he puts the gun in the passenger seat
Did he sit on the gun?
Goodness.
and he
And he
sat on
the
the gun.
gun?
By accident.
What a dumbass.
He was
I
good.
know, that's just like.
What kind of gun was that?
Let me read.
Like a gun? Don't you have to pull the
If it was a
trigger?
white
He
dude,
was
it probably was a
38.
Derringer.
Cedric Hill.
I mean, he literally was
They
riding
don't say
shotgun.
what type
Yeah.
of gun.
And shot his shit. Oh, wow. Now you,
Man.
boy, he go piss now. Look like a sprinkler system.
Come on.
Girls trip.
Okay, so the last story I have is the notorious nipple man.
The notorious
about
nipple
that?
man.
Oh,
was
was
your
you?
Story.
Oh, well, go ahead, take over.
Oh, no, you go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I sent you the picture. You get the picture?
No, I don't have the picture.
I text you a picture.
All right, well, let me pull up the picture while
And
you
you go
tell
ahead,
us-
tell
But
us.
the notorious nipple man was nabbed finally after 3 years of playing with his nipples.
Playing with his
public.
nipples.
Oh, his
or
own
somebody
Yeah,
else?
he would pinch his nipples and look at the little schoolgirls going
Oh.
on.
Oh, that's sick.
Pinch it.
Yeah.
And he did, flash his bottom half too, but the thing that they were really concerned about were his nipples.
His nipples
And this
probably
is in
bigger.
Japan.
Oh, so a little
It
Asian
took him
man.
3 years to get
3 years. Toshihiro Fujikuma.
Why'd you have to
I
say it
know
like
him.
You live over there by Charles. I know that.
40, 30.
And he was a welfare caseworker too. He was fired.
That's how you know it was not in this country. Because you know us. When you see him up with a shirt off near the school, or you see a white
Yeah,
van with no
yeah.
windows,
Yep.
Yeah.
all that kind of nigga.
You've been seen enough movies.
Yeah,
Yep. At the playground. Why
he
you
wouldn't have
think
lasted
he
no
ain't got no kids?
3 days. That's all
Nope.
he'd have lasted. Because I'd have found him. You
Right.
got your.
And he doing his own
He
nipples.
said he was stressed and he had sexual motivations.
I.e. being the kids.
Well, they'll take
Yep.
care of that down in Sing Sing or where the
Yep.
hell they going.
Right.
You better get some shrimp
Literally
fried rice
Sing
and
Sing.
sit his ass down.
Yep.
Where he going? Them chopsticks gonna get his ass.
Better go sit on a gun.
Wow, but guess what? They say fondling one's nipples while wearing a shirt isn't illegal in Japan. Can you fondle your nipples in the United States?
Yeah, your
I mean,
own.
I mean,
As
you
long
be
as
in
they
your
ain't
house.
exposed.
Yeah.
With your
If
nipples?
you can breastfeed in public in the U.S., you
Yeah.
should be able
Yeah.
Excuse me, breastfeeding and fondling your nipples is very different.
You sound like
Yeah,
you
I'll
did this
say.
in public before. You did this in public before?
I'm gonna say
I
no.
breastfed.
to in public.
Anywhere I need to feed my baby, yeah.
It's okay.
Just
But
pull
my,
the titty out.
but I didn't pull my boob out and
You
let it
like-
flop
yeah,
out.
Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. Take this over there and sit down.
Angie. Your shit don't fly. Your shit go, hello, everybody.
Right. So it's easy
Attention.
for me. I put the baby, and then, and the baby could, I
And
wouldn't
you
even-
breastfeed both, right?
Did your
Yes.
nipples get bigger?
6
your
years altogether.
Breasts get bigger when you were full of milk? Like a lot bigger? What
Oh,
were you
when,
like
when I was breastfeeding?
When you go
girl,
to,
yeah.
like,
I
a
remember when I
CRD?
did Chocolate News. Y'all ever watch Chocolate News?
Yeah.
I did.
Thank you. Somebody watch. When I did Chocolate News, I was breastfeeding my daughter, and so we do a scene, and my boobs were like, and then we take a break, and I'd have to go breastfeed, and we come back, and they'd be.
Tangi, how long did you breastfeed your kids?
6 years
No,
altogether.
how long were? How old?
2 and a half. 2 and a half.
Till 2?
That's kind of
2 and a half. 2 and
That's
a
not
half.
bad. 2 and a half.
No, they
That's
cheat.
fine.
They
Yeah.
talking.
True.
Mama, get the titty. Really?
But
Why?
because we didn't do shots,
Oh,
my doctor said that for me it was good because they would get all of my
Nutrients.
antibodies and all
Okay.
that
So you
kind
didn't
of
do
good
shots.
stuff.
Okay, I have a question. So how did it work when you had to take them to school without the shots? I mean, did they eventually
Because
have to
usually
get the
they
shots?
make you
Right.
take.
Well, now California just set this new law where once they go in the 7th grade, they have to have
Yes.
shots unless you can show reason why they can't. And so you either have to get them or show
So
reason.
what did you do?
And
Oh, it's not that time, is it? Is it 7th grade?
yeah, my son's in 7th grade, so I showed reason why they
Which
couldn't.
is?
I ain't gonna say on the radio.
Oh, so they didn't have to get the
We'll
shots.
invite my baby daddy on here and let him talk about that. That would be funny.
Really?
So no shots?
Yeah, so no shots.
No vaccinations or anything? Really?
All this, never. Like, never.
You must
No
have some good
TV,
ass breast milk.
nothing.
No.
Yeah,
But I mean, you know me.
You
I believe, my personal belief, and this is just me, I believe that when the baby is born, God gives them everything that they need and it's encased in the skin. And I don't think I need to put something in them.
But what about the other elements that, the food that we eat, like, or just, stuff that back then it was different. The things were more organic and they weren't shot with hormones and stuff like that.
You
so
think the shots are helping them with all that stuff?
maybe.
I think it
I
does.
don't
I
know.
don't think so. Well,
I don't think so.
What about
well,
you,
my
Scott?
2 older sons, they're up to date on their shots, but my baby, I haven't got his shots at all yet. But
Yeah, you got children?
I have three boys.
Jesus Christ, I thought she was a child.
No.
Yeah.
We are old.
Yeah, we all. That's why I don't even like going to the club.
I'm gonna start calling you Grady.
Because you don't want to go to the club and then the girl goes, excuse me, sir, do you know what about bitch?
Sir.
Sir?
Yeah, I don't go neither, Speed.
That was the freaky news. Thank you, baby girl. For
Wow.
freak
Freak
news. Freaking news.
Yes.
And breastfeeding in public, you'll do that. That's all good.
I think it's
Well, for
cool.
me, it is because, my breasts are cute and small and perky.
Tantisi said, what if you couldn't produce milk, though?
Or if I
Do you have a
couldn't,
problem?
if
Because
I-
a lot of
Then
women,
you
they
put
got
a
to
bottle of
bring
milk
it.
on your arm. And
You got to bring it down, like,
Yeah. What? Do you mean that if I couldn't produce
Milk
milk,
and,
would I
like-
give them the shots
Yeah,
or?
you would have had to.
No, you can buy breast milk.
You can from
What
where?
the
Somebody
fuck?
else's.
Who's selling titty milk?
How we know that their titty milk ain't good?
Yeah,
though?
you can buy breast milk. There are
No
a lot of
way.
women that can't breastfeed that don't want to feed their children formula.
Tangi, you.
I could have sold my breast milk.
You
I
coulda.
produced
So
a
if
lot
I
of
wanted to go
milk.
buy some titty milk, what would I
To
find?
women who want their, let me type it
Can
in.
I look?
Where
Can I pick the titty milk I want? No, too small.
I need a big old Bertha.
y'all tripping about that though, but y'all
That's
buy
really
cow
interesting.
milk
I don't drink
and
milk.
goat milk.
I don't drink
really
milk at
don't.
all.
Me neither.
I do almond milk.
I do almond
Yeah, I do
milk,
almond
too.
milk.
Donate,
me too.
buy,
Me
and
too.
sell breast milk. The only classified listing service for moms.
Why ain't that so
Onlythebreast.com.
So you can't get it at the grocery store? You can't go to Ralph's?
Why are you not writing this down?
Then there's
I
another
mean, I'm
site,
trying.
Breast
Only the
Milk
breast
Share.
milk.
There are a lot. And you know what they call it? You know what they call
Used
it?
milk?
No. And even I call my liquid gold.
Struggle
They
milk.
got a liquid gold.
Liquid gold, because
Wow.
breast milk, everything, if they have a problem with the eye, you squirt a little breast milk.
Get
If
out.
They have a little sore, you squirt a little milk. breast
Titty
milk.
juice.
Now, I'm going to be real.
Baby daddy feeling good.
I'm not going to
squirt a
explain
little
how it
breast
happened,
milk.
but I've had breast milk in my eye. It don't heal shit. You
And-
bitch!
And it
If you had a
the
problem,
pink eye
it
now.
would-
Yeah, now-
It actually ends relationships.
Pink eye.
I am learning some new shit.
yeah, breast milk
I didn't know
is
you
good
could
for
buy
what
breast. I
ails
did
you.
not know you could buy
Yeah,
breast.
because everybody doesn't want to give their children the formula. I mean, we sit in here and you talk
the
about what
formula.
they doing to the neighborhood, and what they putting in the shots, and what they putting in the formula, and what they putting in this, and then you have a sister that's not putting it in her kids, and y'all like, really?
So let me ask
But
you
what
a
if
question,
she's smoking
Taz.
weed all the time before she gives her breast milk?
Weed is from the earth.
Okay.
Well, I ain't
now
arguing with that because
Now, if she was
weed's my
smoking
friend.
crack, then that's a whole different thing.
That's man.
But
let
no,
me ask-
if they test the
That's
baby,
called a crack baby. Move
Yeah.
on.
but even if they test the baby and they find weed in the baby system, then they will take your baby.
Oh, they take your.
Oh, really?
Oh.
But let me ask you a question. Do you think breastfeeding makes the person a better person later on in life, or you know what I mean? Like,
I
does
don't
it
think
No.
set them
Does
up?
it make the baby
No, my
closer
mother
to you?
didn't breastfeed me.
No.
No.
Okay.
How do you know?
No. Because she told
One
me.
Oh, okay.
And who you believe?
She didn't have time for that. My mother was young, and she had time
Take
to
this
be
baby. I got
just
to
think
run.
that-
I ain't got time.
Going to the club.
I
Hold
think
that
I
thing.
had cow milk, you know.
Yeah, back then everybody.
Look at
did.
you, and you fine. And you
And I'm
Y'all
fine.
niggas can keep drinking that
You know-
Hennessy if you want.
In the
Right.
end, I think, you know, it's all going to work out, but you just do the best of what you know. You listen to your spirit at that moment, and you do what you're led to do, and then trust.
That's cool.
Whatever.
That's not for Freaky Friday.
All right, Jay, what you got for us, man?
Well, you know, Nicki Minaj and Nas have been dating. They've been seen at
Oh,
the
really?
clubs, on the scene, kissing, and all that good stuff.
That ain't gonna last.
I don't know. What y'all think? You think they'll last?
Because all the Nas needs is one mic.
Hey, I know. I mean, you think he gave her that anaconda? He might have put it in her belly.
I've heard so many bad things about Nicki, especially in Hollywood. I heard she's just an asshole. Like
That's
she's
what
very,
Safari say.
yeah, she's very arrogant. She treats people around her.
I met her one
fucked
time.
up.
I've been around her at the BET Awards. It wasn't no joke. When I tell you, she was walking-
Really?
Yeah, we had to. It was like fucking Prince walking through there. I'm like, really? You're Nicki Minaj and you're a rapper? Like, stop. And it was like album 1.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
I worked with her on the Real, the talk show, and she was one of the guests on the show, and they carried her out of the dressing room to the set.
Carried, like
Carried
lifted
her.
up?
Yeah, like she said that she was like too tired to walk.
Oh, that's
Who carried her?
Her people, the dudes she was with, her entourage.
Her entourage?
She rode with a bunch of dudes.
Let me ask you this. Do you think the thought that you're the bomb comes before the rest of the world believes you're the bomb?
Oh, yeah.
Or
Good question.
do
Yes.
you think...
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Yes.
those, for certain
So-
people, they feel like I'll say this about. Should I say it? Fuck it. Let's say it.
Oh yeah.
What's the little nigga with the perm?
With the perm,
John
which
John.
one?
Cat
The one that,
Williams.
that
So-
got
Cat
hit by the
So
guy.
I'll say
the
this
little
about
boy?
Cat.
Mm-hmm.
Cat had a bodyguard when he was hosting at the casino. When 2-3 people are there, and we're all like, "Nigga, what you doing with a fucking body?" This before he blows up, but he had a bodyguard then. Like, nigga, what do you need a bodyguard for at the casino with 2 people in the fucking room?
Yes, see,
So those kind of people do that, and then when it finally comes to fruition, then they just expand on it, and it gets out of control.
Yeah, see, because none of us... Well, this one right here.
We'll get to him doing it.
Yeah. But we don't have bodyguards and feel like
Let's
we
say
need
your
them.
show blows up and you become this
One-woman show.
one woman thing, and it blows up and you become somebody really, really big. You're not gonna get a bodyguard.
I
Get your foot off the gas. Take your foot off the gas.
Well, this is my thought though. The question was, do you think the thought happens before, like?
Yeah.
If I need one, if people are trying to run me down on the street, yeah.
No, they
But
wouldn't
I
run-
don't think I'll need a bodyguard. I think I'll need somebody that will say, come on, Tangi, girl, come on, because I'll talk too much, because I like to talk to people.
Okay.
But I'm still going to want to connect. I like to connect. But, I hate to say it now because he's a different person and maybe his experiences is different right now. But Bill Cosby back in the day, he could walk around among people and we respected him and would talk and would leave him alone. I like that.
Okay. Just check.
But I'm wondering, the question was, do you think these people, because Nicki Minaj, Mariah Carey, a lot of them that have that act like that.
That's what I was gonna say. You don't need somebody to validate that you the shit. You don't need somebody else to validate that. You're supposed to know that beforehand.
Right. Okay, let me see. Right.
That's interesting.
Yeah. You don't
Right.
need
And
somebody else to validate
so do you think Nicki having people carry her around do you think that ups her stardom?
No, that just
No.
shows for
Yeah,
her it's showing
no.
you power.
Yeah.
Mhm. It is power.
And it's control.
Right.
It's like, let me see if I can really. I'm tired of walking.
Yeah.
And then somebody, because they work for you and they own the clock,
Mariah Carey does that.
Yeah, Mariah. You can say Mariah.
Because we
does
saw
that.
Mariah. Me and my wife saw Mariah,
Yeah.
and they first she comes out.
They carry her?
I've seen them carry.
Damn
her.
near.
They did the carry thing, but then she'll walk out in the skirt. She sung, went back, sat down. When and she don't do ain't no dance moves, ain't none of that shit. She sang. The other dudes doing flips, they flying off of shit, they diving over her, and she staying just like this and sing the song, and everybody holding their fucking phones up and ain't watching the show. Oh my God, is this her?
But wasn't that boring though? I don't want to see a show like that. You gotta move.
We were so high up, I didn't even know it was her.
Oh, y'all had the bullshit
Fakes doing
So,
that. there.
so my wife said, we got tickets to go see Mariah. You gotta go and
Lionel
anyway, we got tickets to see Mariah and Lionel. I'm like, oh.
He's like, man, is that
This
Mariah
ain't what I
Carey?
do. There's gonna be a whole bunch of lady dudes and dudes. Please go. I said, "Where's seats?" I don't know. They good seats. Don't worry about it. They good seats. Came from KJLH. I'm like, okay, KJLH got to be good seats.
You would think.
David,
Y'all was
you
in
know the
those
seat ain't good when the flag is like this. Why am I reading
I
hello?
don't think I would have been able to stay.
And I mean, because we were so high up that people were looking at us like, I didn't even know what seats up there. And I sat down and went, no, this ain't. And it was a lot of
This ain't
older.
sexy.
It was a lot of older people, and they had to go to the bathroom. But that you take them stairs because it's literally like this.
Yeah.
Like when they build the stadiums, they go down in the ground,
Yep.
and then they come up.
Right.
So when you're by the flag, you are really what the fuck going on?
Well,
He farted.
Yeah, I thought it was Tangy, but I wasn't gonna say, 'cause I like her so much. I wasn't gonna say nothing. She cute, but she's funky as a motherfucker. She's killing me over here. But I ain't gonna say
God,
it.
that's so funny.
I'm gonna close my nose and talk
You
to her.
are red.
I saw your expression change.
And his butt is turned this way. You know, so I'm going like, that breast milk, you know, watch it.
I had a bad joke. That was hurt. It's that death funk right there.
Too soon, sweet.
Anyway,
But Speedy, with what I'm talking about, I'm not just talking about the bad stuff. I'm talking about it could be good stuff too. Sometimes, thank you. Sometimes it's just like have the people think they're stars and they wear these black shades all the time or whatever. It just seems like the people who get there really, really believe, and sometimes it's in an arrogant, ugly way, and sometimes
I have
it's
power.
in a cool
I have
way.
money. I'm somebody.
Kanye was kind of like that when he kind of first came out.
yeah.
He came out that way that I'm the shit already,
Yeah.
and then it kind of metastasized the way he
Yeah.
is.
Great work.
Do people ever come out like I'm the shit and then they fade into oblivion? Do we know
There's a
about
lot
some
of
people
people
like that?
Well, we'll find out that on
Okay.
Monday.
I'm
Anyway,
sorry.
Freaky Friday, because
Freaky Friday.
Tangi taking us a whole nother road.
yes.
There we go.
Oh, you thought the
put it on the dog. Don't put it on you. Why the fuck are you
Wipe
rubbing
it
you?
on his
You thought
ass.
the chewy gonna help?
Shit, pull his tail up, rub it on in there.
Just
It
throw
must
away.
have really stunk, huh? I didn't smell it. So.
I
Yeah.
did.
You-
See, it's another one. Did you
I
thought it was
I'm gonna
me
have to
at
take
first.
him out. I'm gonna take him out. Okay, go ahead.
I
Let's.
shouldn't ate that donut.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Here's the Rollout Show right here at the Rollout Studios. You can call in at
747-888-3082.
And please subscribe.
hilarious.
SUBSCRIBE. You see that little button right up underneath that video that you're watching? Just tap it. Thank you.
so cute.
Now, David, you had some news about Ted Cruz. What the hell?
Supposedly his Twitter account was liked a porn. He said a staffer on his Twitter account had liked a porn site.
Oh, he said this.
He said a staffer did it.
Staff did it.
A staffer.
I doubt that.
Somebody that has access to his Twitter account.
To a congressman
Yeah.
Yeah.
or senator. What
Right.
the fuck he is.
Well, all of them just dirty. You know,
Right.
I mean,
Blame it on the little people.
right.
Is it bad for a senator?
Here she go with
He
a
said
question.
senator. Is it bad for a senator to like a porn site?
Yes, especially when he's supposed to be all,
Well, let's
he
think
don't
about. Let's
believe
break
in
this
this,
down.
he don't
Holier
believe
than
in
thou.
that. Holier than thou.
It's
Yeah.
bad for you to lie about it, I think.
Yeah, it's
Like,
actually
it's
worse to
worse.
lie
Talking
about.
about
Yeah.
it's a staffing issue. That's a shafting issue. That's a, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. I think it's worse to lie about it. Like,
Yeah,
you
I
know
think
what?
it's
Hey,
worse.
I got a problem.
But he's supposed to be greater than thou, and why would you do this and
Yeah,
that kind
That's
of
where
thing.
he messed up then, creating that image.
Well, no, that's who he is. That's who he says he is, and he's been that way since he's gotten into the Senate or Congressman, whatever.
But you know, it's this thing called the Borowitz report. It says that the porn industry has likely suffered permanent damage as a result of its unfortunate association with the Texas senator. They done suffered more than he did.
But the fact he tried to make it look like it was somebody else, come on, bro. You know
that's what it was.
And Precious Ghost Friend just said Ted Cruz is on record saying people shouldn't masturbate.
Yeah, it was illegal. It was in Arizona, I think it was. Yeah, one of them states.
Can't see now because of that.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, something. I'm like, how do you know? Like,
man, that's
somebody dropped dime on you.
I mean, who was it? The former Surgeon General. What was her name? The black female Surgeon General. They got fired for saying that back in the day.
Pam, what do we normally say? It's your story.
She said, well, she basically said that she recommended that kids did that, and then they fired her. I can't remember.
Yeah, they're gonna fire you for telling the kids to do that.
Oh yeah.
It's better going out and raping a little girl next door to you because you curious. You take your little curious ass in the bathroom, figure it out, and then leave it alone till you
about to get fired in a minute. Not air your shit.
That's a good question. Isn't masturbation
it's not
a normal thing?
It is.
It's a natural thing.
It is.
Don't little boys do that? They find their penis and then they
hey, what is this? Oh my God, what's coming out of it? Oh my God.
Go ahead, Scott.
Okay, so my second child, Tyson, shout out to him. He masturbated in my stomach.
Wow.
Who's saying this?
Me. I did. Hold on, let me put my camera on too.
Fucking minute.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
Because I was when I went to the doctors and they gave me an ultrasound. And
there was semen.
He was he was.
That's not mine.
He was playing with himself in my stomach, and the doctor was so excited. They called like 12 doctors in there. I was embarrassed, of course.
Right.
And then my boyfriend, he was like laughing. He thought it was funny.
And now he has a 14-inch cock.
He's only 4 right now. He's 4. But
did you feel something different in your?
No, I
stomach?
didn't feel anything at all. Like, but on they filmed it. They filmed it and they signed a release. So that Kaiser
you looking at it and he's doing what?
He's like playing with himself. Basically, he's touching it.
Right.
He was just like grabbing himself and touching it.
It was a new something sticking out from his body.
Yeah, and that was probably just involuntary because he can't see it.
But the thing is,
but they said that he can give himself pleasure, like
right. And that's what people see. Listen, y'all, stop thinking the child was masturbating. Sometimes, listen. Sometimes in the womb, the child will touch their ear. They'll touch their shoulders. They touch their arms. They touch their penis. They touch their feet. They touch their body.
Yeah, I can see
the
that.
penis, the vagina
Only
is a part of the body.
Gay babies touch their ass.
Right.
Oh shit, bitch! I don't like the shit in the front, but I like the one in the back.
Well, they recorded it for like 3 minutes. For 3 minutes, he was doing that. Yeah.
3 minutes? 3 minutes, Dougie Fresh.
That's a long time. I mean,
it felt good.
Grazing.
It felt good to him.
Very long time.
So that's not masturbation then? I mean,
but masturbation sounds like he in there. You know,
he was.
He was just exploring. How about exploring?
I don't see. That's your version. My version is get this shit going. What is this
how
here?
long I'm gonna be in here?
See how you held your hand, Speedy?
Well, he a little baby. He was spinning that motherfucker.
Like, oh shit, I'm a boy.
I was a girl an hour ago.
Yeah. What the fuck is this?
Oh, they dropped. That's me. See how sharp I can get this motherfucker.
Mama, I got the balls.
One more ball and it's going down.
Oh, God.
That is so. Did you still have the?
Yeah, I have it on DVD.
Oh, you got to bring it.
We got
DVD.
Bring
Yeah, they gave it. They gave me a DVD copy of it.
This is a real education.
Are you ever gonna show
She will
it?
be showing
Oh, to him, yeah, of course. Later, when he grown and he understands.
You can see him actually doing.
Yeah, well.
Oh, you have to use your imagination.
Is it the 3D?
It's 3D.
I'll see it.
Yeah, Kenji will for sure see it.
That's hilarious.
Wow.
She has that mind to see it. I mean, you probably would see it too.
You gonna show it in front
No,
of your
you probably
girlfriends?
won't.
Dude ain't gonna be like, yeah, grab that dick right there.
Like, oh, that's your girlfriend right there. You know he jacked off inside me. I got the video right here.
Yeah, it's gonna turn everybody off. What? You have some strange shit.
I know.
I love this guy.
Yeah.
I love it.
I thought I was weird. I got some weird shit going on.
Damn. We just thought she just a regular light skinned girl.
Yeah, we thought so.
I am regular.
Found out.
It's some real educational show you got going on here.
It's shit we find out.
I'll learn more
See,
shit.
but I think how y'all think I stayed so long? I fit in perfectly here.
You
with you
really
guys.
do. Absolutely.
No, you kind of just showed up. You was on our doorstep.
Don't hate on me. What happened to all the other girls? When I left, there was the one girl,
Who?
T something, TS. That's I don't know.
Solani. Solani.
Okay, no, it was spelled,
Yeah.
but the T, it was
T
T
was there.
S.
Speedy
And
And I
that's all I
kept
remember,
pronouncing the T, and she said, "No, it's Solani."
Like a
Oh,
tsunami.
Solani,
Yeah.
but,
But
it
it's
had a
it's
T.
T
in front
first,
of it,
yeah.
yeah.
And I was like, and I hate when people I don't know what that came from. Well, the T is silent. Well, take the motherfucker off.
It's a tsunami the same
Yeah,
way.
right.
Oh, Solani.
Yeah.
It's a tsunami.
And I kept doing that. I kept going, what do you think, tsunami? She goes, no, just call it Solani. I was like, well, take the T off. It's fucking me up. No, but God damn, your son jacked up. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
That's cool.
Wow. That's all I can
well,
say.
all I know, and I told y'all this, and my son here. So again, I was a single dad when I had these knuckleheads came to live with me.
Are you about
So-
to embarrass your son?
So I come home now.
Oh,
Everybody
gosh.
had back in the day. Everybody had the DVDs.
Oh yeah.
So you watch
Oh,
some
yeah.
of it, and you don't watch it all. Because if you
Yeah.
watch it all, what happens? DVD pops out.
Right.
Right.
So I didn't watch it all.
Pause it and turn it off.
Pause it. Got to go do the show.
Mm-hmm.
Come back. DVD popped out. So all the way at the end. So I said, motherfuckers, and I bust in the room. Hey, stay out my room. Because I was like, okay, cool. They about like, stay out my fucking room. And now I understood when my parents didn't want me in their room.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't know that. I just looking for get the fuck out of my room. I just need a comb, mama. Get the fuck out of my room. And don't go in them drawers.
Use your sister comb. Get the hell out of
Yeah,
here.
don't go in none of them drawers. You know.
Remember it was on the VHS tape?
Oh yeah.
They used to have a head up in the closet
Yeah.
somewhere. They had a little white strip and there wasn't no name
Wasn't
on
no
the
name.
number.
Right.
And always was a towel in the drawer.
Yeah.
A stiff one.
You play with the towel with it. No.
VHS was tough. You had to rewind it once you finished. You know what I'm saying?
See, I'm older than some of you guys. It was a deck of cards that my dad had in the drawer.
Deck of cards.
A deck of cards.
New deck of cards. Every like a king of hearts or whatever. It was just a naked woman, a different naked
So
woman
he
on
just in
all
there playing
52.
spades.
Hit me.
Rise or fly.
I don't think I remember the deck of cards.
Yeah, it was naked day. It was a deck of cards with naked chicks on every card.
Yeah, I remember that.
Wow. No, I did. I told that story about the WetchCon, which I don't have to tell that story again. But I think, like, how was your first time?
First time having sex?
I was like,
Oh.
Oh God, it was with a fat girl named Sumo. I know.
Wow.
Sumo?
Sumo.
Her name was Sumo?
It was actually tough
Houston?
sumo, but
It's
the
back
T
in-
was silent.
To sumo.
Tassimo.
To sumo.
Tassimo.
Yeah, she was a popular girl. I was like the nerd dude. And gave me a little bit of that there. And then I never forget because like she got.
How old were you?
She got pregnant. I was 16.
I
You
think
got her pregnant?
And I think for guys,
You got her pregnant?
Yeah.
oh, wow.
What
Did you
happened?
have
So
the
y'all
baby?
got a baby? Y'all got a baby?
No, I told my brother. My brother said, if you tell daddy, he's going to kill you. So I told her either one of us got to go. Either
so you got to go
me
baby.
or
too.
the baby.
You got to go baby. Look here.
No, she got rid of it.
That's too bad. I think 16 for most guys is around that age.
Yeah.
Like,
It's the
15.
curiosity.
It was 15 for me.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
15.
16.
Curiosity time, man. That's
Yeah.
when all the shit. That's when you tired of masturbating. You want to see if this puppy can work for real. Let's see what's up.
Right.
Really get it out there and see what it do.
Yeah, and that's nature. That has nothing. There's nothing to do with your mental. It's just your nature. It's just what is supposed to happen. Just hopefully you're safe when you do
And
it.
Pam, what your first time was?
What?
You getting brand new.
I would say probably 14 maybe, but let me
14?
tell you, it was whack.
That's illegal.
Well, let me just tell you why. Because, he lived around the corner, and we was downstairs in the bathroom, actually. And you know how you try to get it in, but you don't, and it slip.
Oh.
And you know what I mean? And then you try it a couple times, and then finally, and it shit hurt. It was whack. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, the first time for
Yeah.
y'all usually do.
And,
It was terrible.
Tangy.
We talked about
I
mine.
ain't what I
Yeah, but I
asked.
didn't
Oh,
hear it.
excuse me. Let's begin.
It's a new show.
Let's begin.
Your first time?
I think I was 16.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the age, yeah.
Yeah, I was in the back of I was going over to my girlfriend's house. No. You remember I had on the little panties with the hamburger
remember
and the
she
French
told the story the other day.
fries
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
and the
that's
milkshake
good.
on
Yeah,
them,
I
and
Had the
Yeah,
Wednesday
well,
draws on.
The Wednesday draws.
I had those to the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, but these
Yeah.
were my burger underwear. They had them.
I do remember those.
You
underwear.
remember the
Yes,
burger?
I do.
And they were cute, and I was
Yeah.
showing them my underwear.
So he got him a little meal, huh?
The
Happy Meal.
Meal.
Shout out to the Happy Meal. Did it come with a toy?
Yeah.
Yes, he wasn't vegan.
That's funny.
Now, speaking of, Dave told me a little inside story about somebody that he used to work for, and then he had to do extracurricular activity. We don't have to say the name, okay? So,
Yes.
but
Oh.
They hung up.
they called in that quick.
Yeah.
If we say the name, it'll be real fun.
No,
Make
it
sure,
won't.
make sure
No.
y'all call in, man. 747-888-3082.
And please subscribe. I gotta learn how to say that in Spanish.
No.
Oh,
you don't
yeah.
learn. And yes,
How do you
subscribe.
say it?
Por favor,
Escribo.
Okay,
suscribe.
por favor, escribe.
Escribo.
Oh, one more time. Please subscribe. Por favor, escribo.
Exclusive.
Subscribe. Thank you.
Go ahead.
So, Dave, how was that to work for someone back in the day? You used to work for somebody a long time ago, but they wanted you to service them because you work for them.
That's fucked up.
Well, you know what? It's sad because that's usually the male side.
Yeah?
That's
Yeah.
you know, and then when it flips, you recognize it right away.
Right.
That you ain't here for the good time.
Right. You're gonna get something out of it, but you got to give up something.
You're a
know,
mentor.
and then you immediately feel like a bitch.
Oh, yeah.
But you're a mentor.
Yeah. That ain't cool.
Now, how long
Was
did
she sexy?
No.
No.
No. We all know it is.
If she was sexy, would it have been different
yeah,
for you?
actually, if she was beautiful,
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
so you wouldn't have felt used and abused and
No, I felt lucky and fortunate.
right. That's the truth.
So
Outstanding.
as it's going on, is it just I need to just get through this? And
Well, I mean, you know, it's so funny because if you flip the script, it's the same way. You know, when you're trying to get a girl and she's steady making excuses, and she's going like,
I'm on my
'cause-
period.
and men
You can't say
because
that.
we so like, oh really? Your mama
I got
sick?
cramps.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Right,
We don't
right.
see it.
But what
Right.
excuses we gonna use as a man?
Right.
I pull my hamstring
I got a
hooping.
headache.
I can't even.
Yeah. What was one of your excuses?
you know, I first of all, I can't. I'm in a relationship. You
Oh.
know?
Yeah.
But that goes like, so what? That deal. Just like it's the
And
same
then start
shit.
unbutton your pants.
You know?
No, seriously, I'm really committed to. I'm. Fuck it.
Oh God.
But give it back. You finish?
Now, when you decided I don't want to do this no more, it got cut off. Everything.
Oh,
That's
wow.
crazy.
How
That's
long
crazy.
did you get
Yeah.
to stay around until you got fired? And you never did you kiss her or anything?
No.
You let her feel on you? Grind?
Well,
did she grind on
it
you?
was
Well,
sort
you
of
was a
like
real
that.
boy to her.
Yeah, it was sort of like that. It was.
You didn't get no pleasure out of it at all?
She walked behind you and rub her breast up against your back.
No.
And-
About to make him start crying.
Just the visual of that would make me sick.
Look, that's when your skin crawls. Like,
Would you stop?
now I'm gonna tell you this. I'll be real. I dated a woman because my homie's like, no, nigga, she gonna pay you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I've done that
took the
before.
L?
I've done that before.
So I'm gonna go and take this L. So she would want to go and show me off. I was young. I was 25 then.
Yeah. Me too.
And we would go out places and she would try to grab my hand. So go grab my hand. So this, y'all
Right.
really need to fix this shit. And as soon as I put my hand down, go back and get it again. Go back and grab my hand. Go back and grab my hand. So I'm gonna get these mics together, and because if I would fucking cringe.
Right.
And then she introduced me to her daughter who was around my age.
Oh, wow.
But I was, I had to get these bills paid. And
Yeah.
I was only
Well,
25.
I was
I
there.
think every
I was there
man
before.
at some point has probably taken an L like that.
No, I was there before. About the same
Yeah.
age, about 25. Yeah.
Did you find the woman attractive?
She had some of the best fellatio I ever had in my life.
Now, which one is that?
How
Is
old
that
was
the
she?
one with
Really?
Yes.
The ugly
How old
ones
was
do
she?
that. They got
She
sweet.
was,
Cunnilingus is
I
the
think
other.
at the time I was
get them
25,
mixed up.
24. She might have been 29 or something like
Oh,
that.
okay.
But she was incredible that way. But the other stuff was what I didn't like. She had one of them hamburger bodies and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's a hamburger body.
Yeah.
The muffin top.
The up top, the
Oh.
big top. She got the real big breasts, but the booty and the legs. Is
Oh,
kinda like a
she
Wendy
built like
Williams.
no, she built like Injun Joe.
Who's in
You don't remember the cartoon Injun Joe? He had the little bitty feet, but his top body was super huge.
I remember him.
Oh, like that character you
Show the
just
picture,
showed
Injun
us
Joe.
on the thing.
Yeah, the Grinch. And Wendy.
she looked like a bodybuilder that only did the up top.
She only did upper body.
Injun
She
Joe.
only did upper body.
But I'm gonna tell you something, man. The one situation where I did like. You know, when I first, I say I first got here, but I had been here a while, and I had met this white chick at one of those clubs on Sunset, and she was fine. She had body and everything. You know, looked like Doris Day with a Melissa Ford body. I mean, she was banging, but she was 53 years old. Wow. And at the time, I was about 25. You know, so we started kicking it. You know, and eventually I went to a crib, and she lived in Beverly Hills. Badass crib, pool in the backyard, basketball court, and she smoked weed. You know, retired millionaire twice. She lost it, got it back. She was a doctor.
Wow.
You know, so. One time I would come over. She turned me on the raw cashews. I never get that. She turned me on the raw cashews. Is delicious. Yeah, and I would come over and sometimes you know
y'all don't know I have that kind of palate.
Palate.
Every time I come over, you know, we smash, you know, and then then she was like, "Give me $50," you know, and I had an old raggedy station wagon because my car got repoed that I brought here from Houston.
She would give you $50.
So you was only worth 50.
Would she throw it on you, hand it to you?
I've gotten way more than that.
Here you go, sweetheart. Here you go.
I've gotten
thank
way
you.
more than that.
And then one time, this is when I was working with DL on the Hughleys as a stand-in. And one time we got through, and she's like, "What's wrong?" I said, "Well, you know, I work on this show, and you got to be in the union, and they sweat me because I worked a length of time before you have to pay. So how much is it?" I said, "Well, it's like $1,300." She said, "No problem." So we went to the bank. She withdrew the money, gave it to me, told me to get her some out while I was for her. Okay. Gave me the money. And I paid my union and stuff, and then things got better. I worked with DL. I'm on the road, making some money. She had a Benz, and eventually I bought a Benz. So I went back. Mine was black too. So I went back to it, you know, in the neighborhood and said, "Hey, I just want to tell you, you know, I was a good investment. I didn't waste your money. You know, I even got a car like you got a car. I play golf. I play golf with everybody. I play golf with Richard Roundtree. I play golf with Shaft." She said, "You know Richard?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Well, you know, back in the 70s, we were on the cover of People magazine. Prominent Beverly Hills doctor to marry Shaft." Wow. I said, "Man, you mean tell me I've been down the same shaft?"
Like, you know,
I'm the man.
I used to pay Richard.
That was a true story.
And you brought up deal, and me and Dave, we go back a long way. So we both did warm up in Hollywood. So I tell this, which is a hilarious story. So Dave is doing the warm up for the Hughleys or for DL's talk show. So the wife calls me. You know, that's who called me. So
LaDonna.
Sonia called me.
LaDonna.
LaDonna called me. So I was like, she's like, "You want to do warm up over here?" I said, "I don't care who y'all got as warm up." They said, "Well, David's doing it, but you know, DL want to change, and they just want to see something different." I said, "Well, nah, I'm cool because D my boy, I'm good." They're like, "No, they really want you. Can you come and watch it?" I said, "No, I don't want to come and watch it. Just let me know when you want me to do the warm up, and I'll come do it." They're like, no. And then the white dude got on the phone. "No, can you come on down? Just come on down. It's going to be okay." I said, "No, David's a good friend of mine. I don't want to do that. Just let me know when to come do the show, and I'll be there." "Well, they want you to come." So I'm like, all right. So I get there, and Dave's already doing the warm-up. So I'm standing on the side of the stairs. So I'm just watching Dave do the warm-up, and Dave go, "Oh, my boy in the building. Y'all give it up for Speedy."
Do you remember
I started grabbing my shit.
and I dropped my head. And LaDonna looked at me and I said, "I told you." He went, "Yeah, I guess it's my last day doing warm up." And so everybody on the floor started laughing. I said, "I told you motherfuckers this." And he's like, "Yeah, Speedy's one of the top warm ups in the city." And I'm just like, oh. Dave, like, and I mean, literally the rest of the show, he's like, "All right, clap your hands. Don't matter if you do. I ain't here tomorrow." And I mean, I felt so fucking bad, Dave. And I just like, fuck. I said, "I told you." She's like, "I don't care. Dave's gonna be all right because he's writing and doing other shit." But whatever, because he was trying to give me some love, and he stopped me. Give him one of the funny.
I see what y'all doing.
Dave looked around and said, "Yeah, I guess it's my last."
But you know what's
day.
interesting? Ever since I came here, Speedy, I've always been kind of like alternate kind of with you.
Yeah. We always
when I came out to the Comedy Act Theater, Michael Williams let me host when you was on the road with Jamie. Yeah. And then when you couldn't do the Hughleys, I got to do warm up when you was on the road. You know, so it always, you know, it's been great. You know,
y'all ever date the same girls? You know,
not that we know of. I think we know.
Most likely, it's Hollywood.
Everybody ran through most of everybody.
What the fuck is you talking about?
That's what happens. The same ones circulate even back then.
See, in Hollywood, girls got a 15-year expiration date. So, you know,
Yeah.
man, they get it in that first 15 years they hear. After that.
Well, you know, you run the girls that always say, I'm not dating another comedian. You know, when you hear that, going, well, how many
not
have you
dating-
out there?
exactly.
Yeah, you act like you hanging out the country club specifically to meet comedians. I don't want to date your ass neither.
All right, we're going to take a quick break because we got a special guest in the building. We
Yes.
come back, we are going to be doing the top 5. What is it?
Sex tips.
Sex
Pam's
tips. Pam's
yeah,
top 5 sex
yeah,
tips.
that's what we called
Sex
it.
tips.
I thought
But
you didn't have no tips.
I do have tips.
Now you got shit to tell.
Yes,
Okay, then.
absolutely.
In the
And
building,
we got-
too, we got our special guest in the building. Thank you, Chico, for coming, man. I appreciate it.
I think I called him like 10 times.
No, I called him 13 times. You hang up, I call right back.
Let me just get this picture off my
You
back.
text, I call.
Yeah, I text him a lot.
And then there was a whole lot going on. So we got the special guest in the building. We'll take a quick little comeback when we come back.
Ooh.
Dave, give your information and tell them about what's happening this weekend.
That's right. Well, actually, my birthday tomorrow, but Sunday.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Burgos.
Thanks, guys.
birthday.
Virgo's in the
Yes.
house. Easy. This Sunday, 10 o'clock, 7 o'clock on the East Coast feed. Ballers on HBO. My character is Melvin Graham. Check it out. It's also next Sunday as well, on the season finale. So
And give your how to get reach.
you hit me
follow
up, David Raibon on Twitter, David Raibon on Facebook, and the same thing on Instagram.
And
D.
LinkedIn.
Raibon. And LinkedIn.
Oh, he's
What
on
is
your
that?
LinkedIn?
That's where you, like real jobs.
That's a business.
right.
Yeah.
You know.
They don't work, though.
They always send you stuff like, you know, good damn well I ain't qualified for that shit. You know? But they always like, hey, this job is great for you. No, I don't have a BA and a CA and a TID
got an
and a
HD.
CP3.
Give your information, because he got to go pick his
Yeah, he
daughter
got
up.
to, yeah.
Yeah. Y'all can reach me on Instagram, man.
For
Mr.
what?
J Alexander Comedy. Hit me up. Send me something in my DM.
Oh, he's looking this
Oh,
way. Can
really?
you tell the difference in the sound?
Oh yeah, let me look to the left.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
is.
you
There
can't
it
be looking at
goes.
Speedy and shit.
You see, I looked up.
Right.
Gazing.
right.
But yeah, y'all hit me up, man. J Alexander Comedy on Instagram. Just the letter J.
Take a quick break, come right back. I am the DJ, so if you hating out there, it's too fucking bad. Yeah, they know my name. Speedy, bitch. It is the Rollout Show right here at the all-new, brand new, we put it together, Rollout Studio.
All right.
We should probably do that together. At the all-new, brand new,
Oh.
One more time.
Shout out to rehearsal.
Take
One more
3.
time.
at the all-new, brand new,
Rollout
Rollout
Studios.
Studios. Bitch, you mad? You mad? You gotta be mad a little bit.
Yeah,
It is your boy Speed Dog, your dog in the building, the funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet. We also got,
Nikki Pam.
Tangi Ambrose, thank you for subscribing. Heaven high.
and in the building, he kind of left us hanging last week. But it's okay.
I think you didn't get a reminder from Speedy.
Yeah, I
but
didn't get a reminder
I know
because
you
I
didn't.
got the text that still says sorry for not hitting you with the reminder.
yeah.
Yeah, paper trail.
In the building, Mr. Chico Benymon in the
Yes.
building.
What's
What it do, Chico?
He was, you saw him on Half and Half and on
Yeah.
Nickelodeon Haunted Hathaway.
Yes,
That ran for, or is it still
That's
going?
reruns.
Oh, okay.
Checks.
reruns.
You been on. You got checks though.
Checks in the mail.
Not Nickelodeon.
It ain't sexy.
It's cable.
No, wait,
It's
what?
cable. Cable different.
Oh, you always.
Is it?
It's 6
Yeah,
months.
you gotta wait.
Because
yeah.
Half and Half was like on
Like-
channel.
No,
13.
Half and Half is residuals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still,
Because that was
they
like
still
the
airing.
But you get
OTA
checked,
channel.
but it's 6 months for it to get to you, right?
Yeah.
So when you see it, it's 6 months from that date
Yeah.
before he see the check.
Shit, that's that
The
bullshit.
second check.
No,
It's a tease.
well, whatever you want to call it. But when they
And the first
re-air
check.
it,
Oh, you talking about?
when they
But they
re-air
ain't
it,
like the checks when they
get
first
lower.
got aired as
Right.
a repeat. Now it's kind of like, you know.
how was it doing that show with on Nickelodeon?
It was, listen, man. I actually wanted to do a kid's show because you know what? It's an ego thing, man. So I was doing all these appearances, right? And it was happened to be for kids.
Gotcha.
So like they would announce all these other, actors that appear that kids knew.
Yeah.
And then they get Chico Benymon chirping. Like,
Don't know him, mommy.
who this? But the moms would and would be like, hey! But they wasn't there for the event. It'd be like 12 of them, but it'd be like 1,000 kids.
Yeah.
So I was just like, man, I really want to do a kids show, man. This is messing with my ego right now. It's hurting my feelings.
Okay.
And then, God bless me, man. I had a Nickelodeon show.
Now, did you
That's what's
audition? How did that come about?
It's crazy. Like, literally, I spoke it out. I prayed about it. 2 days later, I got a call from my agent. And I auditioned in September. They called me back in December.
Okay.
Now, mind you, I don't forgot about it.
Let it go.
That's
So
a
my
beautiful thing when you forget.
I forgot about it. And the agent was like, look, man, they really like you. They just say you look young as hell trying to play a dad. And I was like on the Herbalife kick, and I had just dropped down to 180.
So just make sure we recap this. He was really on that shit.
I was really
he was like,
on
Speedy, look here, man.
He called you?
Oh yeah. I was trying to get everybody else.
On the basketball court, nigga. I said, D up. Why are you telling me on Herbalife? No. Everybody said, because Fox be like, who you gonna call over? We're gonna call Chico. His boy's gonna show up. Man, she gonna come with that fucking Herbalife shit, man. I mean, literally, like, man, we don't hear that shit about no fucking Herbalife.
Yeah, I literally go at the speed. He was way down low. He posted me up. I'm like, yo, look at my abs. Yo, forget the ball, yo. Look what's happening in my life.
Dude. And it was, I mean, you probably don't know this. I'm telling you, every time everybody see him, like, he finna come with this Herbalife. He had a shirt. He had the cap. Like, you doing too much, Chief. No, the shit's doing me good, man.
And every time I made a basket, Herbalife.
He was saying, and that's what. So everybody hot.
Did he really? What? Tell me up a little bit, Scott.
So here's the thing. Let's get real. Let's get real here. So Cheek, you play ball with Cheek, he gonna shoot. I know he gonna shoot. Everybody know he gonna shoot. So if I get switched off or somebody set a pick, then if I get like he not gonna shoot, I said no, he gonna shoot. So if he set a pick, move out the way. Let me stay with him. So I told you how I'm on the basketball court.
Yes, you told us.
We get it. We and at Fox House it's the Thunderdome.
Right. It's locked down.
Yeah, it's locked down because he come with 5. We got our 5. Ain't no switching team up. Yeah. We got 5, and I'm down low, and Chico throw me because I'm posting up. So I said, okay, nigga. That's where we are. We there, Herbalife. That's where we are. And he keep hitting me with the Herbalife shit, thinking the shit's funny. So we go down. I hit him with the 2-piece. Boom, boom. Oh, time out, nigga. What we doing?
Yeah.
What we doing there, nigga? Because you forget you friends.
He got me in the back, and it was like, you know that hit where somebody hit you in the stomach, you wasn't ready, and you be like, and the tear come out.
Well, your Herbalife tear came out.
Herbalife tear, and Speedy hit me, and I looked at him like, I like this nigga, but I really, we gotta fight like brothers real because it hurt. And then, I wanted to say that. It hurts. We had to do it like that.
And so he was like, really, nigga? That's where we at? I said, nigga, that's where we at. Now, ask me what the score is.
What's the score?
2-2. But I don't give a fuck. Because every time he come with his dude, Fox like, hey, nigga, we not losing Herbalife. Because they all Herbalife. All these niggas is Herbalife. And he had finally stopped doing
the Herbalife
that.
crew.
Yo, literally, I would come to the gate because Fox got like a little buzz at the gate. You announce yourself. They'd be like, bam, who is it? Herbalife. And then this is here in the background. Ah, this.
You was on that shit. You still no?
Nah, I don't do it no more.
You got out the cult.
I
Look
stopped.
It does seem like a cult.
It was.
The way they come at you.
Once Nickelodeon told me to gain weight for the show, it was over.
To make you look like a
beard or a mustache.
They said, "Can you be softer?"
Like
Speedy-ish.
No, they just want me to get fat. And they said grow facial hair, and I did. I was like, it only take me a week.
Now the other kid, the one that played your son, he's still working.
Peanut, yeah,
because he has his own show, I think.
Yeah, Game Shakers.
Yeah, it's a game. My kids watch Nickelodeon.
Yeah, Peanut, he's the new Gary Coleman. That's what I call him. He's a really bright kid, man.
Okay.
He's lovable, he's talented, and, he's coming from Memphis.
Now, is he going to stay in that Nickelodeon family thing, or you think he will branch off?
He definitely wants to branch off.
Yeah.
Because what happens is when you get caught in that world, you start to rebel, and just like a lot of the Disney kids, they rebel like to the left. It's fortunate that none of the I can't really think of any Nickelodeon kid.
Orlando Brown.
He was Disney.
Well, that same kid thing.
But that's what I'm saying. Nickelodeon wasn't so. Like, it's funny because when I auditioned, they was like, "Don't be Disney, don't be over happy."
Yeah, it's a different thing.
It's a different.
Is it really?
Nickelodeon is MTV.
Okay.
Disney is VH1.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like we were a little edgier.
Okay.
So we didn't do a lot of singing on that network.
Hilarious.
we didn't. Disney, listen, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like Disney, they come out with a song, you like literally like, oh.
Another song.
You know, people Bryson starts singing. You like, I didn't even know this dude was still recording.
Yeah.
But them kind of songs they write.
Checking the mail.
You on the happiest place on earth in your house. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Nickelodeon, you know, it's like it happens. Nobody's really trying to remember that moment.
And your show ran for how long?
We did 2 seasons.
But
you
it's
know,
still going now.
Yeah, the reruns are
So that's what, about 12, 13 episodes each?
We did no.
No,
we did
they
26.
shot a lot. Yeah.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
that's enough.
Yeah,
We shot. But it was cool, man, because I got to work with kids. It was you know, the kids, it's all about the kids. Yeah. So one thing, they gotta go to school.
Yeah,
so
that's
like,
the best thing about those shows.
I did warm up for Nickelodeon and for Disney. For That's So Raven was my first kids show. So I'm coming from all the other warm ups, which you know is kind of, but doing kids, it's easy because it's none but kids in the audience. I got candy.
But what kind of jokes can you do? Like?
Don't do no jokes. I hand out candy.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Y'all want some candy? You better laugh at what's going on. Yes, we will. Yeah. They have a great. That's all they do. And then the parents go, "Thank you so much for taking care." And you just cater all the little kids. But it's kids, and them kids love the kids they see. So my daughter Cheyenne at the time, when I used to do That's So Raven, she was probably 8, 9, and she breathed That's So Raven. She knew everything. So I take her with me to go do warm up, and I would just play music in the car because you know it's my car. I play what the fuck I want to play. Right. So at the time, the song P.D. Pablo was out. And it starts off, who am I? P.D. Pa motherfucker. I mean, we in the car, and I'm just, P.D. Pa motherfucker. Get to the show, and my daughter, adorable, oh, she's so cute. And this white lady said, what is your name? She said, P.D. Pa motherfucker.
Oh, wow.
and Raven died laughing. She's like, no way. I'm like, and this is doing the warm up. I'm like, sorry. I don't know who played that for her. You, daddy, shut the fuck up. So I love doing those shows, and then the money good. Ooh, warm up money on that. I don't know how was it to do those that money as it was for you to do the other sitcom that you did.
Oh no, the other one you had to be on point. Nickelodeon, you kind of can just wild out because being animated is what the kids want to see. They don't want to see you be an adult actor. They want to see you. Make them comfortable when they see you. Now, half and half, I was the only new cat on the block. Yeah, all the girls and the women, they did stuff before. And it was fun because I was the comic relief. I wasn't the lead. Yeah. So the pressure wasn't on me.
And you guys got 4 years?
Yeah, we did 98 episodes.
Shut up. Why not hit the 100?
Wow. Yo, we tried, and then they had the big merge with CW.
Not 98.
Was formed.
But usually in those situations, they just go shoot it.
Nah, they wouldn't get. We were coming back to work. We were coming back to perform, to work. I'll never forget it. It was a month away. We had 30 days until we start shooting, and I saw the executive producer in Tybo, and she had this look on her face, and I said, "What's going on?" And she was like, "You ain't heard about the merge, the big stock thing that happened?" I was like, "No, what does that mean?" She was like, "We ain't coming back. They got rid of pretty much all the African American shows."
You think?
And I was like, "Wait a minute. Like, we got 2 to hit 100." I was like, "You." Yeah. And they was like, it don't matter. So that was
heartbreaking.
That was a learning experience for me because I was like, damn it does end. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I was on that wave, like, woo, we coming back. They had me getting ready to get married. I was told that. I was like, who am I married? We can't tell you that yet. I was like, damn. I was like, it's predictable. It's Rachel. They was like, nah.
What?
So I was like,
because I've done warm up on shows that they were close to the 100 and they got canceled, and they just said we're just gonna shoot to the 100. And then, you know, that way in syndication, because in syndication is more money or something like that.
You know what it is now syndication is like only 80 now.
Oh, okay.
So we were way beyond the mark. Yeah. So like we were good, but we didn't know that. Damn. I thought it was still like the.
Said you bought a house or something? What'd you do?
Man, I was taking care of everybody. I was that dude.
What you need?
Listen, I was like, I love everybody. I got your rent for the year, man. Shut up, I know it.
You ain't got to explain. Here you go.
You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because you don't realize your overhead. until your show get canceled.
Ooh.
And then they go, we got to cut some things out. And then you got to make
That's
that
your
call.
accountant?
Yeah. He's like, we're probably going to burn this in a couple of months. So we may have to let some stuff go. And then you got to call that person and go, hey, hey, how's it going? You go, all right. You've been good, right? Yeah.
You come live with me. You come stay with me.
You've been saving your money, right?
All right, don't worry. We got a phone call. Hold that thought right
Caller,
there.
what's your name and where you calling from?
Yes, my name is Robert, and I want to know
Hold up,
what
Robert.
up, Chico.
Hold up.
Can't really hear.
That ain't me.
What is that?
That's Robert.
Oh, that's your. Oh,
Robert,
that's
turn your shit down.
What the fuck is that?
My bad.
Turn all that
Yeah,
shit
turn
down.
it. Yeah, it's got to all go.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. Music, whatever you
Robert
listen
jamming
to.
in the background.
I ain't mad about your music, but
Yeah, the music is blasting.
Okay, Robert, let's get the question.
fuck it. Go
A
ahead.
little bit.
Go ahead, Rob.
I got a question. Why is Chico banned from all the gyms in the valley?
Because he be arguing with motherfuckers.
Why am I banned?
From all the gyms in the valley.
Yo, listen.
Thank you for the call.
I'm an ambassador at all the gyms, man. Let me tell you something. When I walk into these gyms, man, I be giving so much energy and for myself. Like if I hear some music, I'm like, hey, and then everybody around me get into it.
Look.
Yeah.
You give your reason.
No, listen. You can go to my Instagram. Damn near all my posts are workouts, and you'll see like I'm in there hype. But he probably talking about 24-hour fitness. One of my boys, I was trying to get him to join 24 because they play basketball over there in the village.
And they argue.
And
24.
and it was 6 a.m. And he was with LA Fitness. So I was like, yo, man, I'm trying to get him to switch over.
Yeah.
Can he come ball?
Yeah.
Because he heard about balling on Saturdays. So you get that dude that want to be the manager.
Yeah.
And be extra.
Yeah.
So I was like, can he was like, look, we got on record, he came here and did a tour a year ago. I was like, what? But he didn't use the gym. I was like, can he just come and ball? He was like, well, he knows what a gym look like.
Wow.
Oh.
So he kind of went funky
On you.
on me. So I was like, I said,
On
hey,
the
man,
Herbalife dude.
on the Herbalife dude. So I was like, so my boy was trying to talk, corporate talk.
Yeah.
He said, listen, sir, I just really want to. He said, listen, you ain't got to talk to me like that. You know what the basketball court look like. Now I
Is
felt
it a brother or
like,
white dude?
No, it was a white dude.
Oh, of course. it was white.
So now I'm like, dude, trying to punk him.
Yeah.
So now he wasn't a controversial type of person. So I said, yo, man, why you talking like that? And he said, what am I talking? I'm talking intellectual. And I was like, oh, you trying to say I'm talking ebonics right now?
I'm talking nigga.
I said, you know what it is? Okay. And I looked at him. I said, yo, man, you a cornball, man. I said, can I cuss on you?
Yes,
I said, man,
can.
you're a fucking cornball. Fuck you. I was like, yo, man, I'm going to go work out, man. My bad I made you come out. A week later, the manager, I'm in the sauna. The manager comes in with the whole manager outfit. He's sitting next to me. How's it going, Chief? I said, hey, what's up, man? It's all good. I said, man, you really gonna work out? You in your work outfit.
Yeah.
He said, hey, listen, I'm gonna escort you out real quick. I'm gonna make a scene.
No.
What?
And I'm sitting in there, mind you, it's packed in the sauna, right? So I'm like, escort me out for what? And he was like, something happened last week. And we put a pause on your membership. I said, well, I key in every day. Like, I've been here a week. Ain't nothing happened.
Look, try it now.
He said, listen, let's talk out here. I don't really want to make a scene. So I'm like tripping. I'm trying to remember.
You got just a towel on.
What I did.
It's sweaty.
So,
It's sweaty.
So we come out, and I said, yo, man, what happened? What's going on? He said, yeah, there was some words exchanged, and one of the staff said that you said something to him, and he's a little nervous coming to work. I said, wait a minute. I called him a cornball. I said, I cussed and called him a cornball. Yeah, he doesn't know what that means, and he felt like that was like some
threat?
banging. There was a banging.
Oh, God.
Yo,
I'd
he
have sued
said,
him. I'd
we're
have
going.
sued him.
This is what he said. We're going to go to trial. I said, trial with who? He said, with 24-hour fitness. So apparently 24-hour fitness has a court system. Yeah.
Oh,
So listen.
inside.
No, in the corporate. So I said, wait a minute. So you telling me I'm being escorted out because I stood up for someone that he was being disrespectful to. Y'all got cameras. Y'all can see everything. And he's like, yeah, we're not going to look at the cameras right now. Oh, wow. So then the dude
Was
is
the
there.
dude a brother that came to you? Did they send
it was the manager. He was a Spanish dude.
Spanish dude, okay.
He was either Spanish or Armenian, one of them. So he comes up to me, and I see the dude I got into it with. He's in the corner, and I said, yo, man, I looked at him. I know his name. I ain't going to say his name in red. I looked at him. I said, yo, you going to let them do this to me like this? The manager goes, don't look at him. Turn around. Don't look. Now I'm Hannibal Lecter. I'm like, don't look at him. I was like,
you still got just a towel on.
You stupid. So I leave.
Do you have just a towel?
No,
Okay.
So I leave, and I was so baffled. I called corporate, and I said, yo, man, tweet. What? So they said, yeah, we're going to bring you in for trial. I said, yo, man, just give me my bread. Damn the trial. Yeah. They gave my money.
Wow.
I said, give me the rest of my year money because I know y'all.
So the guy that called in knew about all that, apparently.
The guy that called.
They just called in.
He must have known.
Okay.
Yeah, he had to.
Because for him to say that, he knew.
He might have been there.
Yeah. Because that's the only.
Or maybe
gym.
that was him.
Maybe
that was Cornball.
Yeah. No, it wasn't him.
Wow.
Yeah, that was whack though. But it's all good because when I went to the other gym, it was actually a better fit. You know what I'm saying? And
so the white dude felt threatened and thought you said some gang
called
shit.
Him
pretty
a
much.
cornball.
Fucker. You probably got the word fuck.
Effing cornball.
Yeah, you had that.
Effing.
And
so
no F you.
I was just like, it's all good, man. I'm out. But it was cool. It was. It is what it is.
Well, wait a minute, Chico, in the chat room, they said they'll donate $1,000 if you take off your hat.
They lied. They ain't got $1,000.
First of all,
wait, hold on.
Hold on. We got PayPal.
Hold on, Chico.
Right.
Hold on.
If y'all put the money in
right,
first,
go to PayPal.
Hold on. Rendu. Look here. Now, do we have to take? Can I snatch it off? Do that work? No. Like, I gotta go to the bathroom right quick. Chico. No, put the money in my account. So, for those who don't know, and we play ball, and I thought, because what's my man Columbus? You know Columbus Short. He got banned for a minute because it get heated. It's just black men play basketball, shit get heated. That's just how it go. And we best of friends. Everybody in there pretty much friends, know each other. But when you get between them lines, when I tell you go at it, and I thought that's what might have happened to you, is that maybe got into a fight, got in an argument on the court. And then they try to ban you from coming in.
Not at all.
I know, but I'm just saying that's what usually happen. And I'm like, oh, wow, I showed that. But the fact that somebody thought a cornball was a threatening word.
I said to the dude, I said, yo, man, y'all really getting rid of me for that?
I said, cornball.
I want to go and fight him now. Because I was like, kick me out for a real reason. Yeah. And I kind of said that to him. And he was like, you're making it kind of worse right now. I said, you're escorting me out because I called him a cornball.
So everybody's looking at you?
Everybody's looking at me like this.
And you're so non-threatening looking. I mean, his skin is like a baby's butt. Y'all got to see his skin is like beautiful skin.
It smells good, too.
Beautiful skin.
He does.
That kind of, like me and Daryl Heath. So me and Daryl Heath going to do a show in Seattle. And the person that hooked me up with the show did the plane ticket. So I'm like, all right, cool. We're on our way to Seattle.
Right.
So we had to stop somewhere, and we're in Oakland. So we're in Oakland, or no, Portland. We're in Portland. So we get in Portland. Next stop back, go to Seattle. So we're in Portland, waiting in the lobby, and they call me and Daryl to the front line. We're like, Caldwell and Daryl Heath. Oh, okay, good. And then we're standing there at the counter, and then these bikes. The cops in the airport, they come up on bikes. I was like,
right.
And you know, black man, I'm like, hey, and then they got their hand on their gun. I'm like,
oh shit.
So I'm like, and then Daryl looked, and I said, what the fuck going on? So the lady goes, well, apparently these tickets you guys have are stolen, and they were used with a stolen car. I said, first of all, we didn't do anything. We're going to do a comedy show, and someone, the promoter, bought the tickets.
Right.
So I don't know anything about anything, and y'all. Right. And so, dude handcuffed us right there in front of everybody, and they walked us through the airport, right? So we get in there, and then they work it out, and they find out that we had nothing to do with it. And the guy was like, "Well, you guys can go back." I said, "No, you motherfuckers walked us through this airport. You're gonna walk us back because I don't want to look like." I said, "No, you just embarrassed the fuck out of us." I said, "No, you got to walk us back over there." The whole thing, and that's why I'm thinking when they get you, or is there other people around you?
It was a lot of people, man. Thank God they wasn't pulling the phones out.
Right.
But it was like, and I said to him, I said, y'all embarrassing me. And for these people have nothing but the worst to assume.
Yeah, that you
because
did
I'm
something.
getting escorted out.
Right.
But was it other security or just that guy?
No, it's just that guy.
Oh, then that-
but listen, all you saw was red shirts out there like this. What happened? And then you get that one person. What did he do? Oh, that's Chico. And I'm like,
He from Nickelodeon. What are you
I was
doing?
like, did you say I'm from Nickelodeon?
And then I
bitch?
kind of played it off. I said, "Hey man," so as he walking me out, I try to make it look like we good.
You gonna hold his hand? Hold my hand.
I went straight improv. I was like, "Yo man," I said, "Yo man, I like how you kind of did it on the smooth tip like that." So his body language is like, "Yeah man, I ain't want to make it big thick, but nobody know what we saying. You just sort of smile."
They just all mubba dub.
Man, when I got downstairs, I said, "Man, F you and that."
They tried to embarrass me.
Parental discretion is advised.
I said, everybody that walked us in here, y'all gonna all walk us back and tell them that everything is good.
That's foul.
No, you ain't gonna embarrass me like that.
Okay, Chico, I got a question. Today is Freaky Friday.
Yes.
Are you allowed to tell us a freaky story?
Why not?
Because you're Nickelodeon.
Not no more.
Not no more.
Can we
I'm
have a
free.
freaky story? Give us a freaky story.
Wow.
I don't know if you want to set it up like that.
Okay, I'll tell you this.
Tell me what the freaky is you do.
I'm gonna tell you this.
tell us
and
this,
this
tell
kind
us
of this is before I came to Cali.
Okay.
Right. Okay. It was one of my adolescent times. It was my first threesome. Right.
Oh, his first.
My first
okay.
thing. Now I ain't gonna try to say.
Now we 19 in, but
Right.
Listen,
when you say
they
my
wasn't.
first.
They wasn't popping. You
Yeah.
know, they wasn't like bangers. I was, I was in the hood. In the
alright.
hood, they was
all right.
They was all right.
They's all right.
So wait a minute. Were you like well known in the hood? Like, was it easy for you to get threesomes?
I wasn't
weren't
nobody.
public?
I was a
Oh,
regular.
Right,
you
so
wasn't
how you
half
get-
and half.
So
No,
how
no.
you get the threesomes? What'd you do?
Because there's women
Gift
that
the
are
game.
thirsty
He's
just like
cute.
men.
It's called
Okay,
gift. It's called
all
gift the
right.
And I
gab.
was,
Gift the gab.
no,
Gift the
okay,
gab.
get the gift. Okay,
it
go
definitely
ahead.
was the gift the gab.
Okay, go ahead.
So
Okay.
it was one of the moments that
And
I
it was you and two women.
it was me
You want me to do the story?
and two women, but one of the women was lesbian.
Okay.
Right?
I got questions.
So the conversation started out. It was an ego thing. Me and the lesbian were debating who would be better with the girl. So I was like, "Come on, man!" I said, "Y'all got the strap, this."
It's not fair.
I said that's not fair. But it's different because a woman can't, feel. It's a different feeling from what a plastic can do.
Yeah.
So we
rubber.
going back and forth. She was like, so make a long story short, I said, put your money where your mouth is. Because apparently she's about it.
Yeah.
Let's go in. Right? So
Dun, 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 dun.
so this is the crazy thing. So my boy hits me up and he's like, "Yo, man, can I come by? I got this shorty."
Yeah.
And I had I was at my people's house, so he had a lot of rooms in his house, right?
Okay.
So he said, "Yo, I'm gonna come through. I got this shorty," and I said, "Yo, man, I'm about to battle this chick for this girl." And he was like, "Yo, that's dope." He said, "I'm gonna be in the next room, but I'm gonna come in after the watch." So I was like, "I bet," because back then that was the thing, like to show off to your boys, like, "Look what I got."
It's what I do, son.
Yeah.
So it happened. So the crazy thing is, I was turned on by because she didn't have no strap or nothing like that. She was just doing oral and stuff.
Okay.
So I was getting turned on by it. So I kind of creeped in behind the lesbian. And I bought her back.
Oh,
Did you?
Yeah, she got
Which-
5 kids now, not
Front
mine.
hole or the back? Which hole did you
No,
go in?
I wasn't doing that. So I went in
just
the,
checking.
I went in the, back then, back then, I don't think asshole was in. I don't think like dudes was like
it seems
because
new.
she's a
talking about
lesbian, I
it
didn't
freely.
know.
I'm
Right.
talking about.
So-
I'm talking about straight dudes
Groceries
wasn't talking about
and
it
shit.
freely. It
So
wasn't
what
like
did
the
she,
thing.
What did she do? She just kept going?
No, listen,
I
it's
like
so
when Tangy
funny.
try
I
to
never
act like-
forget because Michael Jackson video was on, right? I never forget. Michael Jackson video was on. And I'm really watching the video, but my ego is like, yeah, I know you missed, you know what I'm saying? You missed this side of the world, right?
You hitting it for a reason.
When I saw that she facially, she started changing and she was enjoying it, I said, oh shit, I got her. And then
you heard this.
And then she stopped messing with the girl. So check it. So while this is happening, right? Now, mind you, this is you stupid. So mind you, this is happening, right? The girl with my homeboy knocks on the door, right? I'm thinking it's him.
Yeah.
And I said, yo, hold on, yo. Because I didn't want to lose that momentum
focus.
with
Right.
You bringing her back.
I was bringing her back.
Right.
And then it was the girl. And she was like, he is whack. Horrible. And I said, now, I would never say his name. And it was my boy. So I said,
why you up in
why
this
you
one?
in here, though? And she was like, he told me what y'all doing. Yo, on everything I love, man, I had to do all three of them.
Yeah.
And let me tell you,
And the homie like,
I don't care anybody say, you can't praise that. That shit is hard work.
But all you hear in the other room, how long y'all gonna be?
No.
I gotta go.
He left. He was kind of mad at me.
You think?
He said, yo, you hated on me, yo.
Yeah.
You cockblocked.
It's not your fault.
I said, bruh, what was I supposed to do?
You know, you gotta go Mac on it. The bitch chose me.
Yeah, right.
So you know.
And that was the last, and it wasn't a pretty scene. Like I said, they weren't like, I would never.
It's all right. It's in the hood. It's all right.
It was like they was, I think they wanted to.
That's when the girl
get it on just because it was the thing to
do. Yeah.
Yo, you can't be a virgin. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like being a virgin wasn't cool back then. It was like, you a virgin? Oh, step.
But Tangie, just so you know what they look like, ask me what she look like.
What she look like?
She can cook. She cooked like mama.
Oh, she did hair.
She can braid hair.
She braid hair.
Yeah, but it was one of them episodes, man, that I always think about when people be like, yeah, I'm in the thing. I'll be like, man, good luck. Yeah,
now, would you ever get married, or is it going to happen, or you want the single thing?
Would I get married?
Yeah, would you get married?
I put it this way. She got to be. You learn from a lot of life experiences when you date and be in long relationships. So, you have to be with the right person. That's just what I feel.
Oh, it's coming.
Well, we had the talk yesterday, so yeah. I know about you guys being in the industry and
because it's hard. It's hard to find.
Picking the girl. It's hard to find the girl.
Do you think that you should get married before your success?
Yeah, we
and
asked
then let the girl
London Brown that.
grow with you, or do you think you should wait until you're successful and then choose your woman?
Nah, I think me personally,
yes,
it gotta be organic and genuine. You know what I'm saying? Nothing should promote the relationship. Like I hate the fact that a woman see a man or vice versa and be like, that person is security. Right. Because then when that security happens to go,
then it's a problem.
Yeah.
What are you like? What are you like then?
Yeah.
I agree.
You know, if you don't know what struggle or hard times is, and you've been always cradled your life, and then you get with somebody, and then something happens, and you're not prepared for it, they'll jump ship and leave, and that's what I think sucks.
Yeah.
You know, that being in the position I am and in the career I am is like, you have to be with somebody that's about you
and has been through that struggle
and been through a struggle.
Yeah, because
who know what, like, we can't sit and have a pillow talk about hard times and be like a testimony about it, and you be like, oh, I don't know what that is. My parents always took care of me. That is a red flag to me.
So the red flag.
That is a red flag.
We got Pam. You ready?
Yeah, I can get ready.
All right. So normally I have a little intro music. We ain't got. I'll just hit you with this. Ready, Pam?
Really? That's all you got?
Get your ass together.
What about the cat call? What's the cat call sound like?
Yes, cat call.
Hilarious.
Well, yeah, I would have Nasty Girl normally.
Kiss my butt. Kiss my butt.
All right. So this is Pam's
top five.
Top five. Hold on. It's now time for Nikki Pam's top five.
Yep.
Number.
Well, can I tell the topic? The topic is unspoken rules of sex. So these things that everybody should know, okay?
Unspoken rules
of
sex.
Right.
Meaning like what? Like things you shouldn't talk about or things you should know?
Things that you should know that
about
people
sex.
don't speak about.
Okay. Number 5.
Guys, don't blow into the vagina.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. She end up in the hospital. It ain't sexy.
Yeah, I mean, but a lot of guys don't know that.
That's an air pocket.
Yeah, it's the worst. It is not feel good.
I know somebody that happened to, and they had.
And don't bite.
What they do? What
down
happened?
there?
They blew into the butt, and it was a bad move. Totally bad move. Don't do that, fellas.
Yeah, and a lot of guys think that let me blowing a little bit and blowing
I even need to blow.
I mean, sometimes
don't blow it
like
up.
a little.
Breathe hard.
That's okay.
Just breathe hard.
Breathe hard.
Breathe
okay,
hard.
yeah.
Don't blow.
Oh, yeah, that's that.
All
A
right.
lot of guys don't know that.
Number 4.
Okay, as a guy, you guys should know that an unspoken law is to alert your partner before you come. You guys should always let us know before you do it.
No.
You're supposed to do that.
Yeah.
That's what it
You
says.
can feel that though.
No,
I want to know.
No,
Because sometimes they'll be like, okay, you.
No, not gonna.
That actually is a turn on when a woman tells to me.
Yeah, right.
When she lets you know, like it's happening.
Oh, if she's saying we should let them know.
Oh,
I'm saying
word?
you guys should let us know.
Oh,
before you
okay.
come.
And I said no. No.
You don't do. Sometimes you do.
I think women just know.
Yeah.
I think I ain't the talker. Like I think you just know. I just kind of
because the breathe. It's
but it feels
it's a breathing.
different too.
Well, no, it's the breathe. When you go.
No, you just start saying really like love words.
Yeah.
I fucking love you.
and you just met him. Fucking love you, bitch. I met you last night. I know, but I love you.
Why do y'all cuss after you come? Like, oh fuck.
Yeah, why do you have to do that?
We're kind of mad at ourselves. We're mad at ourselves.
Because you wanted to go longer?
We wanted to go.
Well, okay, let me ask you this. What makes you think we want you to go an hour or an hour and a half? I like it a little bit and then break.
Because the dude in the video went out.
Porn is
And you
not
thought that was
real.
dope. You said, I like him. This is an hour. I can't.
I think I cuss. It's like sneezing to me. It's like instead of going, I'd like, fuck, oh.
The low shit meaning I really can't.
Yeah.
And then we always had that reason. Boy, it's hot in here.
Yeah.
Where's my car? You gotta have a reason. Right. Number 3.
If he or she asks who your fantasy fuck is, don't say your best friend.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
You know what? Because they're like, or even guys, think about it. We even ask you that it's a test. Number 1, it is definitely a test.
Fellas, do not say her friend. Don't say her sister.
Her friend.
Don't even say the mama.
Don't say she cute.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Say that again, because like I want to be clear before I respond. What is?
Well, you do it like this.
Okay.
Okay. Go ask me. And that's her best friend.
Okay. So, what do you think about my friend Tangy?
I hit that.
Oh no!
I mean,
right.
And then it's gonna go like then she ain't gonna never be able to.
I'm a best friend, and I say, Chico, do you have any fantasies about anybody?
Oh yeah.
And then you say, well,
I'll be like, I'll look at my girl. I'll be like, you want me to answer that?
I mean, I can lie.
Or I won't even ask. I'll just look at her and go, and she do this. Do you?
No,
like, please.
I don't want to do nobody.
I'm like, what?
Yeah, don't. That's.
I hit him back. Do you?
That's a trick
have
question.
A fantasy?
Yeah. And fellas, don't ever ask your girl because you don't want to hear that answer.
Nah, that'll hurt.
I mean, Charles is cute, bitch.
Right.
Hilarious.
No, we don't. Guys would never answer that because we don't want to know. But we get caught up, and if you ask us, you could say the wrong shit. You just have to and then I never forget. I was just dating this girl, and we went and saw Spike Lee's first movie. She gotta have it.
Yeah.
And I said, "Damn, she fine and cute." Right. And the girl was like, "Yeah, that looked like the kind of bitch you be with." I was like, so I'm just laughing, but she carried it on the whole movie. So you just really like that bitch in the movie?
Oh,
I was like, "Yeah, you probably want to fuck her, the bitch in the movie." I don't think I ever meet her. I just really don't.
You played it safe.
And she just kept going. And I wasn't catching on that she was really mad that I said that. And so we driving on. She's like, so you really wanted to fuck that bitch?
Gosh.
The bitch that we saw in the movie. I'm never going to see her.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Fast forward, start doing stand-up. In between stand-up, I was a limo driver. Who you think I had the limo?
Oh.
Wow.
I go do this and that's after New Jack City. And she get in, I went, I got a story to tell. And I told her the story, and she laughed. But I think women, you guys get so jealous about the most weirdest shit.
That was a bit much, what you just said.
Way bit much. But
that's
she was
not
dead serious.
Women, that's her, your woman at the time.
Wow.
Maybe you like jealous. Oh.
Yeah, because you know what? There is women that is cool.
Love that language. There be women
cool with keeping it 100.
So
and
they
being
say.
Like, But you know, like no, listen. I met people in relationships where I kind of like respect it. They be like, "Yo, babe." Like I seen a girl say to a dude, like, "She got a bang ass."
Yeah,
that's different.
You would hit that, wouldn't you? Like, no, you would hit that. All right, babe, I probably would. Before you, definitely, I'll be.
Okay, the key is before you. Right.
But you know what?
But for the fact she threw it out there, it left the door open for him to play.
Yeah.
If the guy plays though, it's not a problem unless you sneaky. But when the guy talks like that, I say, "You like that, don't you? You like that? Go ahead, tell me you." Then it can be fun.
It's fun.
So have you ever done that?
Yeah, done.
The playful thing.
Oh yes, it can be fun. But then the majority, well, a lot of the guys that I like, this guy that I used to date, I could ask him, "You like that?" He wouldn't see nothing. He never saw.
Because he thought that was. See, he thought that you was trying to work. Just like this question.
He missed out on a lot of fun.
But that's not the point. If we take that and because we don't know you not that it ain't cool like that unless you truly explain. No, I ain't gonna trip. No, I'm really not gonna trip.
What ain't cool is if he said, "Yeah, I hit that." Hey, and then he go over there and try.
No, he's not gonna go.
That's a different thing.
Yeah.
But if we just standing there talking, because.
But I think you have to tell him that because again, we think that's the little bait and switch.
Sometimes it's a bait, because a bait like
a lot of women are insecure too. You know what I'm saying? So, Tangie, you're very secure with
I'd rather them talk to me about it because then we can be in it together. It can be fun. But then if he's like hiding, then it's like. Because I feel stuff. Right. So I don't want to feel it and not know what it is because then I'm going to be thinking. And if Tangie gets to thinking, I just said my name in third person. That's right.
I couldn't get it out fast enough. I'm like, look here, Ike.
You want me thinking.
The biggest setup y'all do is like, it's like me and you, right? Mm-hmm. And then a girl walks by. It's obvious she got a big ass.
Yeah.
Right.
It's in her ass. Yeah. The pants is just, the wedgie is 3D. And she walked by. And then you look and go, you know you want to look. And you like, look at
I do
what?
that to Sean all the time.
You look at what? And then they
this
go,
is the sketch.
why you lying? You didn't see that?
See?
I do that all the time in the mall, wherever we are.
See what?
Nigga, you know you saw it. Stop. And he, what?
I go just right. I don't see shit. They could be naked. I ain't. Who? Somebody naked in the mall?
Right. But why do we?
They could bump into me.
We'll see them coming.
Yeah.
And we be.
I would walk into a Nike store.
What we gonna get something?
Because we already seen it.
Y'all
We
already
seen
seen
it.
it. And then this is the face y'all do to us.
Right. I'll do that because I'll do this. I'll sit back. I'll do this. Because look at the face. I'm gonna see what you gonna try to do.
Yeah.
But you could look like if you did that to me, I'd still be like. and I see Tangie going to it. Hey, that's a bird right there.
No, the worst is your boy, and your boy like you with your girl. Yo.
Right.
Yo.
Right.
Yeah, because we have no tact.
And you know, and you like
we ain't got no tact.
Yo, is she right here? You like, yo, what's good, man? It's like, yo. And you like, yeah.
You hit it with some
nigga. You like
Chico, you hit it with some wrong shit. Hey, they playing ball over there. Nigga, she know that one. Hey, she might want some Herbalife. Really?
Some Herbalife. You stupid.
Number 2 thing that you should what?
You should know.
That you should
know. You don't know about sex periods.
Unspoken
Number 2.
rules.
Yes. Women, you should always pee right after sex because if not, it's hard. No, it's really hard, especially if they putting it in.
I like to.
You talking about the girl or the guy?
The girl.
The girl.
Somebody
but you guys too. Is it guys
hold on.
too?
Somebody told me when I was young that if you pee right after you have sex with a woman, you won't catch nothing.
That's not true.
I don't know if that's true.
I don't know where the fuck that came from, but I'm telling you that I forgot who told me that, and I was like 16.
I like to lay there and just see
waddling.
But I do too, especially if you're in love, you want to feel it for a while.
So you like to sit in the wet spot.
But you know what?
Him to just stay in me, on me, right there
for a while, and then me too. Don't move. Don't move.
We got
we got to call. Call her. What's your name and where you calling from? This nigga.
Hung up.
It's the same guy.
It's the same guy.
Yeah.
Okay, let's make sure he don't.
Oh, your dude that know everything. So you like to be in it, just rest in it?
I do.
Yeah, I like
too.
for him to just stay on
if you're
me,
in love,
in me,
not just any nigga. If it's some toss up, then you good.
Huh?
You talking about ski?
Oh yeah, after you come,
And
and then I want to stay in there.
Oh, you mean
and then I like to
side? Okay,
Yes,
I see
and
the
then
sides go down.
and I like to feel it because I can feel all of that when it goes down. I like the way that feels. And his body. Yeah, I like it.
Now you're back to a gummy bear. Okay.
But it feels good still.
All right, the number to call into, we're doing some wild
we have
shit
some
here.
phones?
Chico
She
Benymon in the building. 747-888-3082. Don't call in with no silly shit. Number one.
Subscribe, por favor.
Yeah. Oh, she Precious goes for instance.
Subscribe, por favor. Well, we got another one though. Here's the other one. This one is a little harder. You ready?
That's what she said.
Okay. Por favor, haga click en suscribirse a continuación.
Precious goes for what you call it.
You speak Spanish?
It says, por favor, haga click in subscribe a
That's not
continuación.
Suscribirse.
See, I'm doing that, sweetie.
Please
Pull
subscribe.
back eyes.
Let's just subscribe.
It's hella hard.
And somebody who speaks Spanish, call in and tell me the easiest way to say it, please.
The number one thing you should already know.
This, you know what this is.
I do?
We've talked about this many times, but if you receive oral, you gotta give it back. Bottom line. No, not every dude. A lot of dudes want you to suck it in and they just sticking it in. If I want, it's oral for oral. You know what I'm saying?
I've never heard it like that.
That must be old guys.
Yeah, what happened? What'd she say?
That must be old guys.
Oh.
So you saying the youngins don't do that?
No,
they just want you to suck and.
Oh no, youngins give. Yeah, they give.
Old guys do too,
very,
and they don't.
very-
You know,
Sometimes they just want you to suck and then they just like trying to fuck.
those old guys that
Oral
have
for oral.
had a bunch
Oral
of
for
women that
oral,
don't like
straight
to go down
up.
on you, they'll get down and go reverse. But those are old guys that are bitter because girls didn't want to go down on them.
And
But the
Cameron-
ones that are comfortable, just like
Cameron, you're supposed to pee so you don't get a urinary tract infection for the girls.
Oh,
So
that's
why they want you. Yeah, they say.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah,
So you
she
want
said
to
she
do
never
urinary
knew said
tract
why.
See?
So that's why.
I told. Oh, she's talking about for y'all.
Yeah, for
I thought you
women.
talking
For
about me.
women.
All right.
Yeah. But I don't know about what you talking about though.
Somebody
And you
told me I
remember
was a
TK
kid.
would always say, this is another rule. He'd say, you got to wipe the pussy down.
Always, never wipe up.
Wipe the pussy down. You don't
Oh,
go
yeah,
from the
from-
back to the front. You
Don't
go
bring.
from the front.
So if
to
the
the
guy
back.
come with a
front to back,
towel
yeah.
and he got my foot, get up the fuck
I
up.
like
You don't
that.
know.
Oh,
I
and they
like
do.
when
I
guys
love it. Get the
clean.
warm water
But you
and
know,
it goes
Get
to
the
the
warm
father-
towel and comes back and I
Yo,
do too.
God rest his soul. My father used to tell me, he said, "Hey man, you always gotta have a bottle of lemon juice by the bed." And I said, "For what?" He said, "You gotta do the lemon juice test." He said, "You get in there, you go down on the girl and go." She starts screaming and jump up.
Go on, get out of there.
Get up out of there. She got something.
Really?
I said, the lemon juice test.
So that
He
was the
said-
talk you got?
He said, no, I'm telling you. He said,
abusive, but
'cause
okay.
It was one of the weird conversations where he was like, "Hey man, listen, man.
Talk to you
If you ever
in the
go
sauna.
down there, man, you can't go down there and have dinner with everybody." He said, "You want to get there, lemons disinfect."
Now, well, here, hold on,
Because
Chief.
if
I
it's
got
an open
It's
sore
an
or
open
something.
I get it.
sore.
Okay.
Wait a minute, Chief.
It's gonna hurt.
That's
How out of the blue was this?
smart.
What was you doing? Was you like chilling?
No,
You gotta set it up. So
it was one of them like when the uncles were talking.
Yeah.
And you walk into the conversation, going to get some soda out the cooler,
Yeah.
and you hear it and you go, "What? What?" And then come here, let me talk to you, man. And then all them
I ain't talked to you all day.
And they did the old people used to say stuff. "You getting your dick wet, man? You getting your dick wet?"
Yeah.
And we lied back then. "Yeah, man, what you talking about?
we
Yeah, we
all
did.
lied,
You
yeah.
do the lemon juice?"
Wow.
And I was like, the lemon juice? What is that? And he was like, and I was young. I was like, "Man, I ain't putting my mouth down there. That's nasty. Who do that?" He said, "Let me tell you, if you ever go down there, you keep a bottle of lemon juice by the bed. And
Now,
you
did
go
you
in there."
ever do that? You did.
Did you do
You
it?
did.
I did it
That's
once.
kind of
You did it.
smart.
And
I don't know what lemon
and
juice
that was
does.
in my latter,
Vinegar, maybe.
the younger years. I
Yeah.
tried it because it stuck in my head.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Let me see this." And
Douche.
and then she was like, "What you doing?" I was like, it's
Getting wet.
some freaky stuff. Trying to do it with fruit.
I wonder though, do y'all remember the lady who would cut the grapefruit? She would take a grapefruit and she would cut it, and then she put the grapefruit around the man's penis.
They did that in Girls Trip.
In
remember
Girls
she-
They did a Girls Trip. Yeah.
Well, I wonder if the grapefruit would burn. So like,
Well, it burned the dick.
if you
Yeah.
want to,
It's acidic.
So
Yeah.
that's a good
Don't
way
let
to
it get in
test
that
y'all.
hole.
Put a grapefruit.
Don't let it get in that hole. You was a
So
rat.
basically, what you're saying in the movie when dude was screaming and
She
crying,
just
Oh, something
he
was
had
going
on.
a
He was screaming, oh boy.
Yeah.
He had a hurt.
Are you trying to tell me he had an usher?
He had
Too soon? What's too soon?
Too soon, sweetie.
Oh, that hurt. That
We ain't done no Usher jokes either. That's a good one.
Because in the movie, he was screaming. He was like,
yeah.
it burned. It burned.
I got to see the movie.
You haven't seen
In the
it?
movie, yeah, he did
That
that.
movie's off
The
Jack.
movie was dope, man. It was definitely. It was like
It
the
was a
fellas.
shocker.
We ain't posting. We saw that. We ain't going girls trip.
Right.
Yeah, and that was the other thing. I couldn't just go, where you going to see the girls trip? That's not a good
So
look.
horny, me love you long time.
I didn't even know I pushed that one. I had my cue cards for the birthdays. Hold on, I see you. Okay,
But
there
let
it
me,
is.
while you're looking for it, let
I
me
got
say
it.
this.
Go
So,
ahead.
you guys, if you want a special birthday shout out, what you can do is go to Rollout Studios with an S.com and then go to contact us and let me know. Say, hey, my birthday's coming up, but can you do it on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday? We're here 5 days. So let us know if you have a special birthday shout out. Go to my rolloutstudios.com with an S and let me know.
You got it? Okay. It's now time for birthdays. I got my wife keep pointing at the board like 35 times. I
Right.
see you.
And I'm over here wondering
I'm
what the
producing.
I don't want
Shit,
to. I don't
let
want
her
to
do.
look because it look like I'm looking, but I can. I actually
Right.
can see you. So I just see the little arm.
Nigga. I mean, she can't say that.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I hate Pam. I hate this show. I hate everything. It's now time for birthdays. Virgo's in the building. Prince Harry
Oh,
from England.
Okay.
I guess he is just that's his name. Prince
that's
Harry.
the redhead, right?
I think it's the youngest one
The-
because the other one's
redhead.
married. Yeah, the other one's
Yeah.
married.
Does he have a first name?
Harry.
Prince.
But you got to call him
Oh,
Prince.
Prince Harry.
You
Yeah.
gotta call him Prince. He's 33 today. My son wrote this.
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy is 40. Marco Polo.
Who
was
is Tom
born-
Hardy? Oh, an actor. Okay. No.
No, that's why I normally do it.
He doing a good job. He's over there.
Marco Polo was born today. And, I always trip off that what's called commercial. You play Marco Polo with Marco Polo.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
just
yeah.
funny
Yes.
as
Yeah, it's a
fuck.
good commercial.
Love that fucker. Tommy Lee Jones, 71 years old. I heard he was very difficult to work with.
Really?
Really?
The word is he was super difficult to work with. Tommy Lee Jones. They say he ain't no fucking joke.
Oh, wow.
He ain't no walk in the park. Oliver Stone, who I met and hung out with, is 71 years old when Jimmy did Any Given Sunday. Dan Marino.
Oh.
Me and him, 56. He's born in 1961.
Wow.
Yeah, he's 56 today. Pete Carroll is 66, and Dennis Schroeder, who plays for the Atlanta Hawks, who I've been hearing, he beast mode right now.
Oh, where?
Because he's playing, he plays for the, I think the Canadian team. I think it is the Canadian team he plays for. Oh, no, German team. And he got averaging 26 in that European League that or tournament that they have this year. Happy birthday to all those people. And now again, if you want a birthday shout out, definitely let us know.
Well, tomorrow, what about tomorrow, David? David Raibon. Who just left.
Yeah. Oh, his birthday is tomorrow.
Oh, that's right. His birthday's tomorrow.
You said Raibon?
Raibon.
said
Is it
David
Raibon?
just left.
Can I ask you a question?
Mm-hmm.
Will it mess up the time?
No.
No.
Okay,
that's all
y'all,
good.
I don't want to forget this. I walked in on the breast milk
Conversation.
Amazon order.
And I didn't know.
First of all,
I didn't know you could do that.
I didn't know that. Now, Speedy, there's a good market for this. Could you imagine somebody coming up to you in the park, going up to a woman? Yo,
breast milk.
I got that Obama gene breast milk. I got Oprah. Or I got that ratchet ass mama because y'all had a silver spoon. If you want to get some black in you, I got that type of milk food. What's pop? I got that blue magic. Can you imagine doing that, dog?
Does it already come in the bottle?
Yeah, because you have to keep it fresh. You can't just.
It's got to be cold, right?
It's got to be cold.
Frozen.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Wow, yo, that is bugging me out, man.
Now that I think about it, my kid's mom used to put it in the freezer.
Yeah, you got to freeze it.
Oh, right.
Can you imagine? Remember the New Jack City movie when they had the girls with the titties out when they was doing the drugs? Just imagine it. No drugs, just bottles. And you walk in. And they,
why they ain't got no shirts on? That's how we run this thing, man. So what kind of titty milk you want?
Yeah.
Take that brown one right there, man. Take some chocolate milk. All right, we get to that in a second. Sorry that you came in on that.
Yo, I was like, what is going on, man?
Yeah, you know we're a Buck Wild show.
Yeah,
We'll take a quick break. When we come back, When we come back, we will finish up the crazy sex stories. We got a whole bunch of stuff. I'm trying to read and talk at the same time.
It says crazy sex laws.
It was too late. They can see my eyes. It ain't sexy right now.
The camera's right here.
Yeah, it ain't sexy right now.
Because you can't see.
When we come back, we'll have crazy sex laws with Sky.
Sky, you got...
She got
You got
another
all
segment.
that
She
stuff.
got another segment.
6 segments in this motherfucker.
Man, I'm coming up.
I see.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna leave out. I did walk in on with the masturbating baby and the fetus.
Yeah, he was looking like,
all of that.
I was like, what is going on?
And she has that reel.
Yeah.
Wow.
And she's gonna bring
not
it
a real
in so we
speed,
can
but
see
a
it.
DVD.
Oh, you are going to bring?
Yeah, I'm gonna bring it in.
Wow.
Okay, precious.
It ain't going to be a fuzzy little... See, right there. You don't want nobody going there. Yeah, that's a hand. No, bitch, that's a cloud.
Speedy, what's the earwax story?
Yeah, what are they talking about?
Because that another... See, if you older, I'm older than we didn't do... They would tell you, yo, man, you take earwax. You want to know if your girl has something, and you put that in there. If
That's disgusting.
Oh yeah.
But that's what...
I heard about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'd
heard
rather
about
have
That's
lemon
a-
juice
that-
or
The lemon juice,
vinegar.
But I'm older, so that's what they... I never knew about the lemon.
But
never heard
I
that.
think the
Sticking
lemon
their
juice
thing in
could apply for women giving oral to a dude too. If you just put it in your
I'll
mouth
use a grapefruit.
and they wild out,
Yeah,
And-
it ain't a good look.
Or
it
maybe
ain't a
put
good
it in
look.
your mouth and get the.
But you remember
Well,
that
don't go
lady
to
how
the
she
tip.
did her
You can't
video?
go to the tip.
Yeah.
That's gonna burn.
That's gonna burn.
'Cause if they go in the
Regardless,
hole.
that's gonna burn.
But if you just you gotta go around it and,
Yeah.
and
Really
Ooh.
cheap. Really cheap. That's where we at now.
Okay.
that was the
We'll
break.
take- Oh, you take a quick break. Come right back. Hold on a second. You are listening to the Rollout Show right here at our new studio. We like that.
Tell the DJ turn it up, let the DJ bring it back. Tell him play the
Back. Yeah, we are back. It is the Rollout Show right here at the all new rolloutstudios.com. If you want to do a show, you want to get your own show, hit us up. How do they hit us up, sweetheart? Speedy and Friends at Gmail. And let us
It was
know.
so sweet. That's the first time I've heard you call her sweetheart. That just touched my heart. You said, how do we hit him up, sweetheart?
But look at her
Michelle
smile,
puts
though.
And then she
Producing her
answered,
smile.
oh, Michelle, girl.
Turn his mic up. Turn his mic up.
The smile though, that sealed it.
Yeah.
She gave him the.
I love you, babe.
Yeah, that was so sweet.
Like,
And
you
it was on the
know,
air and
when
everything.
they
Oh,
leave.
Speedy, you gonna get some. What?
Enjoy.
Well, I hate this show. He say
Embrace
anything.
us.
Oh, that is so nice.
And he said it real comfortable, like he says it at home, actually. He kind of, sweetheart.
No, just in case you're out there and you live in the Los Angeles area and you want to do your own podcast or you trying to get a show going, we have time slots available for you.
Yes, we do.
You don't try to go on our time slot. That's not gonna work.
Speedy ain't gonna get that up. I'm telling you
No,
right
never
now,
gonna get that
nigga.
shit. But you know,
tired.
we got it for you. So definitely go to Speedy and Friends. What?
At gmail.com.
At gmail.com.
Or rolloutstudio at gmail.com.
Yeah, either one of those.
Either one. We're going to get
And
it.
send your information. And don't just be you going, I want to see what y'all do. No, have your own shit.
Ready.
Know what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
We got a great
I think
facility.
I'm gonna get a slot, man. Show gonna be called "This Is Some Bullshit."
Please.
Call in and let's talk about it.
The bullshit.
This the
You
bullshit.
should. We talked about
Yeah.
that at Jamie's house. Right?
Yeah, I'm telling you, just
Yeah.
call that cement. Yo, so for today's subject, yeah, this is some bullshit.
That's a great idea.
Now, Chico, you got a song?
Yes, sir, man. Yes, for those that
So you singing or rapping?
I sing.
Get the fuck out of
What got me out here, man? I was signed to Will Smith. You know, I sang in a group called Trey Knox. I was in.
Hold on, Trey Knox.
Yeah.
That's what I saw.
No.
They said you were the
Yeah,
bomb
that
and
was-
Trey Knox. I
yeah.
saw that in the channel.
No, I never heard
thought
that
it was
group.
a movie.
Yeah, we got a greatest hits album definitely out in Tibet.
It went plastic.
Yeah. I seen a 76 gas station on Route 66. I saw my picture. But
You're originally from where?
I'm from New York.
What part?
You
Strong
can't
Island,
hear it.
Amityville.
You don't hear it?
I hear it big time.
I've been knowing Chief for a minute, so it sounds
Yeah.
like
You
the
don't-
regular shit.
yeah, okay.
But you know, it's singing is my first love, and this
You got the
album.
same hat on. Do you just shoot this motherfucker?
Yeah, because I read, that's just like I'm like the Limp Bizkit of R&B. You know, just I just like to be regular. I ain't trying to be too flashy. I like to just people to focus on the music.
Oh, my
stupid.
Why you looking?
I told Tank I can't buy none of He always got his shirt off. I refuse to buy his
Listen, that's Tank now.
I ain't buying that.
But I was singing and it just the acting stuff happened in a when music record labels started diminishing, and I needed a plan B, and the plan B just took off. Mm-hmm. But it's there, man. It's like wherever I go, I hear songs, I can relate. So this album that I'm doing is basically what I've been through in the 16 years I've been in Los Angeles. Right. So this song is called Love Affair.
We ready?
It's based on a true story.
And to you too, he gave us permission.
Go.
It's that 90s feel, baby.
Oh yeah, you got your Jodeci boots on.
So you had to make that so bad. I was checking you, you weren't checking me, so I had to come step your way. We proceeded to set it off, fucking behind closed doors. She can eat it every day, repeat it, addicted to this crazy as love affair. There's so much to lose, too much at stake, but I'm willing to take a chance on fate. How do I get this love? Want a piece of two and one. I'm drowning and can't breathe in this love affair. Never thought I would be caught up till I end up falling in love. I'm drowning and can't breathe in this love affair. It's been a minute, time's gone by. We don't see eye to eye. I can't believe it, everything between us always pointing finger who's wrong or right. I never thought I'd be so stressed out over someone that I turned down. I got a woman who's at home and she keep my backbone, but I'm still the only one, and yet there's still so much to lose, too much at stake, but I'm willing to take a chance on fate. How do I get this love? Want a piece of two and one. I'm drowning and can't breathe in this love affair. Never thought I would be caught up till I end up falling in love. I'm drowning and can't breathe in this love affair. 20 feet under, gotta swim to the shore 'cause I'm drowning, strangled, I'm drowning, please help me. It's a beautiful struggle, but don't gotta help me. I'm drowning, save me, I'm drowning, please help me. Somebody please help me. How do I get this love? On a piece of two and one. I'm drowning and can't breathe in this love affair. Never thought I would be caught up till I end up falling in love. I'm drowning and can't breathe in this love affair. How do I get this love? On a piece of two and one. I'm drowning and can't breathe in this love affair. Never thought I would be caught up till I end up falling in love. I'm drowning and can't breathe in this love affair.
So who produced that?
Tim Kelly, formerly of Tim and Bob. Produced
I like
hits
it.
like
Yeah, that was dope,
Jodeci,
man.
T.
Turn me up
R.
some more.
Kelly, Bobby Valentino.
Oh yeah, it had that feel. I felt that.
Yeah,
That was dope.
Tim Kelly, man. He's
Well, that's how we really tell, because one of us really they judge everything. Sky. What'd you think, Sky?
I like the song.
Thank you.
I like
thank
your
you.
voice. I like your voice.
Thank you.
Cause she'll tell you, trust.
Yeah.
She ain't gonna kiss up to you. She ain't gonna make.
Oh
up
no,
with you.
but the next song is like, it's all about sex.
We ain't got no seconds.
No, I don't know. I'm just setting it up. Like the next song is called "I Want You." We talking about sex on the show. It's definitely
Just say you got another song.
So you gotta,
it's sexy.
No, just say you got another.
Oh, I got another song.
No, you ain't got no another song. That's a little jealous nigga. No, you ain't got no another song.
Yeah, I wouldn't skip it for sure.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't skip it.
Thank you.
I like it. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah, I do too. Somebody in the chat room said it comes with a month's supply of Herbalife.
Yeah, absolutely right. Whether you want it or not, that's what it's coming with. No, that was great, man.
Yeah, I like it.
Is that shot
They
in New
not
York?
even hating on you in the
Yeah, I
chat
shot
room.
it in
They
Brooklyn.
started just because they do it just because, but then they were like, oh, but it was good.
It was good.
Oh, yeah, them
though.
niggas hate. They hate on everything.
But then after a
hate.
while, they warmed up. You know,
What he said?
He said, boy, you going places. It won't be far to get there.
Hilarious. Yo, listen, I take on the hate and all of that stuff. At the end of the day, if I can get 2 out of 1 million, I'm satisfied because that means somebody appreciates good music.
Yeah.
So,
And
I ain't mad at none of the haters. I love it. I'm from New York, so we wear Timbs, we wear fitted caps, and that leather I got on is a Versace. Not to throw that at you like that, but you know, it wasn't no
it's
cheap
a Badachi.
trench.
What was that? A Badachi? You look like Blade in that motherfucker.
For real, I was trying to be on some like Gotham City, you know, that
Now,
type of dark.
how long did it take you to shoot it? And
Yo, you know what's crazy? I shot it myself with my cousin.
oh wow,
He was 19 years old. I had all my rigs with me. It was cold as hell.
Okay, so again, because I keep forgetting, and when you get to certain shit, so Chico has a lot of equipment.
like you mean
A lot of
On
equipment.
cameras.
Cameras and shit.
okay.
So
Yeah,
again,
'cause equipment.
just think Herbalife. Have that in your back.
life.
So when he show up, he go, "Yo, son, whatever you want to shoot, I got that." I said, "Okay, can we take the ball out?" Like everything is like, "Yo, son, got them cameras,
It's intense.
Tell Fox, got all that shit." So he's like, I said, "Father," he said, "I know." He told me 3 times. He got all that shit. Just text
Yo,
me
but
again.
Fox let me shoot his daughter video.
I remember that.
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah, that was big. Like,
Yeah, because I said, well, I guess that's where Chi going now. He put the Herbalife down. Now he filming.
yeah, I'm like,
Now, are you? Because I have that I know that about myself. That's why I never did drugs or liquor or anything. Because I know me, it's a binge,
right.
and I know that about. Do you think you have that? Because everything you do is full. Like when you ran the football league.
Yeah.
He had a football league.
And like what you
Speak.
got with the
Why you
lesbian.
ain't out there playing with us? 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't want to play. Dude, we out there, we getting it.
Yeah.
And then I kept hearing about everybody getting injured and hamstring. Nigga, I'm not taking that L. Nah, Speed, you need to come. You need to come, man.
Nah, because it was dudes out there that was doing it a little too extra.
You told them.
They wanted to live the dream, but it was egos involved because it'll get that young kid going. "Psst,
You ain't finna hold
you
me.
boy, like they'll look at Speedy and go, boy, little man out here. And then Speedy would be like, little man. Yo, man, please don't get this fool the ball. And then, of course, the other person will go, man, give me the ball.
Yeah.
Oh,
And when it's flag.
Yeah, it's
Look,
flag.
it's flag.
Yeah.
Man, these motherfuckers knocking niggas out. They blocking for real.
Yeah, it was lethal.
And you had that lead, and you like, Speed, you got a team? I'm like, no, well. And it was, so this was the other thing. Ask me when the games are.
When are the games?
Sunday. I was like, 8 in the morning? No, I'm good.
No, the games were Saturday. We played on Saturdays.
No, it was Sunday.
No, we played on Saturday.
You tried to play on Sunday.
Never.
Yeah, you did. Didn't you have the playoff shit with Sundays?
We always play Saturday.
Oh, that was other dudes.
10 years.
Oh, that was other dudes.
10 years, 20 seasons.
Wow.
Yeah. 300
Okay,
dudes.
well, they're asking where can they find the song?
It's on iTunes. It's on a compilation album. It's on iTunes, and like I said, I put it out there just to create a buzz. But like everything after that is the album.
Yeah, and it was super easy to pull up on YouTube. So just type in Love Affair, Chico.
Yeah, Chico Love Affair.
So do you use your whole name or you just do
Yeah, I
Chico?
use my whole name.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, because you just say Chico, you gonna get Chico
DeBarge,
Chico from Wildin' Out.
I met Chico DeBarge. He cool as fuck.
People keep coming to me going, yo,
Well,
you
if
on
put in-
Wildin' Out?
If you type
When
in
you
Love
get on
Affair,
Wildin' Out?
yeah, that's what my cousin was asking. Like, is it the guy from what? I said, no, it's the guy from Half and Half. He's like, oh, no, I don't know.
I don't drink milk. It's now time for our crazy sex laws. What is that, Scott?
Oh, okay. So
We're going to have music for this eventually. We are.
But we don't, yeah.
We're gonna
Okay,
have-
so we working on it. We getting it together. Well, basically, we looked up, and every state has like crazy laws.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so sex laws. Like in California, dogs and cats cannot have sex without a permit. But that's, you know.
Dogs and
Cats?
Dogs
You
and
mean
cats.
with each other or cat, dog?
It didn't explain.
So,
Oh,
yeah,
okay, cat, dog,
So
dog.
2 dogs cannot fuck
Without getting permission?
What?
Right. But you will get a fine. I mean, you can get a ticket if your dog
Shut up.
has puppies.
Who's
Well, I
right?
know they ain't no hood shit.
Wow.
I'm just gonna say.
Cause something about the hood and loose. You know you
And
in the hood
loose
when that
dogs
loose dog and it be
running
a
around.
Rottweiler or be a something that
big
ain't
ass
supposed
dog.
to. Yeah.
Right.
So if they fuck, you get a ticket.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
I didn't know
And then
that.
if you go to court for that dog ticket, they will hold you until after all the traffic tickets.
So you gotta wait till the end of the day. So you to be
You're
there
the
at
last,
8,
yeah.
9.
And
Oh,
then you're
hell
the
no.
last people to be called
But you got to be there at 8 because you got to check in.
because you don't know if they're gonna call you first
Right,
or not.
Check
Yeah.
your ass in.
Wow.
All right, what else? That's
What
deep. I
else?
didn't know that.
That's crazy.
Okay, so in New York, it says adultery is illegal
It is. They
And
can
where?
sue adultery.
And where?
in New York.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because it's
it's
you know what it
illegal.
is? It's probably a very old law that
But then
nobody
it's
paid
probably
attention
like a
to.
small town. Hold on, let me pull it back up on my phone.
Like
Because it was
Buffalo.
like,
I'm about to say everybody in New York breaking that damn law.
All right.
The jails are overpacked then.
Yeah, it must be a very old law, and they just never went back to fix that. Because there's a lot of laws like that from.
Yeah.
yeah, like, well,
They only pull out
in
when they
Woodston,
need to
California,
arrest.
you cannot wear dress without permission. Men cannot wear dresses without permission from the sheriff in Woodston, California.
Really?
Where's
Where-
Winston?
I don't know.
Yeah, I have no
I'm
idea.
gonna say up north. It's got to be.
It's got to be up north
Yeah.
somewhere.
up north.
All right, let's see.
You're trying to see where.
So how do you gotta
Oh,
call
and
them up and go, hey
look,
man, I'm
kisses
finna wear
may
this
last
skirt.
for no more than 5 minutes in Iowa.
Really?
Say what? Say what?
Kisses may last no longer than 5 minutes in Iowa.
Hey, this is 2.5.
Is that an Amish community? I'm just saying.
Right.
What's going on?
Who got the clock on? You know you 6 minutes in.
They must be shooting footloose.
And look, here they
now.
are. It's my man like that. So y'all was kissing for 6. What's your name? Let me see your ID. Let me see your ID. You've been kissing for a minute.
Right.
Somebody's
You've been
really timing them
staring-
too. Like,
You see them in the club. Y'all been staring at each other longer than 10 minutes.
Right.
And
Yeah, we got to bring your ass in.
All right, you got some more?
Yeah,
okay,
remember-
look. Okay, Texas, you cannot own more than 6 dildos.
Pam. You
You know, I'm arrested. I ain't
You
gonna
going
lie.
to jail,
Nigga,
man.
hey, I
You
done
are
been to the
going to
bunny
jail.
ranch.
Like, look, I got that Bumpy Johnson.
The Bumpy Johnson.
He got all the lumps in it. Girl.
You still
Somebody had something in the chat room?
Yeah, they said, remember when Fantasia Barrino got sued for the adultery charge, and she was in one of the Carolinas, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah, when you remember that? You guys remember when she got
No.
because the wife, she started messing with them.
Oh,
and
yes,
then the
yes,
wife
yes,
turned around and
yeah,
sued her,
yes.
and they she really got in trouble for that shit.
Damn.
I got one for you. In Utah, you can't marry your first cousin until the age of 65.
Yeah, that's one of
65. I think it was
Hey,
like
bitch, when we get 65, I'm fuck shit.
Ooh, I can't wait.
Cousin, nephew.
Also
I can't
in
wait to
Utah-
get to the fan reunion. You know I'm about to hit.
And we can't kiss for long.
That's gross.
Okay, so another one in Utah is it's illegal to have sex with an animal unless it's for profit.
Oh.
But why would it be for profit though?
I got a
wanna.
bad joke.
I hate this
Ask
kid.
me why am I fucking the sheep?
Why you fucking the sheep?
Why? Are you?
My rent due, nigga. I lost a bet, motherfucker.
I gotta get some breast milk. Some shit just came in. I just saw a big girl go in. I get that.
Yeah. Okay,
To all of the small-breasted women out there in the world, I want you to know that all large-breasted women can't breastfeed.
That's
and
true.
Many small-breasted women, AKA whatever it is, me, can. So you don't have to have big boobs. So don't be disillusioned.
No, I'm not saying. Hey, I ain't against.
You're kind of sensitive
As
about
long
that.
as they can latch on.
All right, so we got to get you guys ready for the weekend. And how we get you ready for the weekend here on at the Rollout Show, we're gonna hook you up with a drink.
Okay,
Yes, we are.
a drink.
The drink for the weekend.
It's
Okay.
the-
And
Everybody was
I'ma
faded
give you-
last week.
Oh yeah.
They what?
Was
Oh, yeah.
faded.
Man,
I
what's
wish
the
Dawn was
baby
here.
girl with the freckles. What's her name?
Yeah.
Brianna
Latrice.
Latrice, yeah.
I actually saw her go from cool to. So I said,
Yeah.
Whoa,
She started
everybody's
passing out.
singing.
Should I go make Chico a drink?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't drink.
he don't drink.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't drink.
Just
but,
got off that
I
Herbalife.
can taste it
Yeah.
and say if it's good.
We'll try to do something like that. So, what the drink we're gonna, and then you can go to our
or somebody grab the vodka too.
Yeah, the drink that you.
Oh, y'all do it literally. Y'all really make drinks.
Yeah, we do. My girl isn't here today. She had something to do, but usually she's gonna bring in a drink every Friday and let us know. But she sent the info for me today,
which we're gonna post on the page
for the weekend. Yes.
Okay, you check the email.
Michelle,
the one I just sent you something.
This is good vodka.
The vodka
because
is
it's
really good.
It's gluten free, y'all.
What is it? Gluten.
Gluten free. It's called.
You know what? I thought it was me because I said, "Shit,
what
can't
is
I
it
read
called?
that shit?"
Fuck that. Do that again. What is it called? What's it called?
Oh, what?
Yeah, I thought I was reading it. I was like, love. Because you want to pronounce the V, but you can't. You need something to lead you to the V.
Oh, you know what I think they're trying to say? Evolve, but they going evolve.
Oh,
listen, I'm trying to make it work. I'm sorry.
That works.
So you pronounce the L.
Oh, okay.
Evolve.
LVOV.
No, fuck that.
Do
it.
It's called. They named it Lou because after you drink it, you'll be feeling so good. You say Lou.
But don't drink responsibly.
Yeah.
Right.
Don't drink it dry.
And it's gluten free too, so it's good for your body. This vodka distilled from potato.
Yeah,
made in Holland.
Like Ciroc is, actually.
Which, I don't know what's in gluten, but you need it in a cookie.
And last week they smelled it.
I had a gluten-free, I'm just going, hey, man, maybe I don't need all this pesticide, whatever gluten, because I don't know what gluten is. So I bought at Marshall's, you going through the little, because they get you at Marshall's, you go through and they send you through all the shit. You go, I need that, I need this. And you start grabbing shit as you're going to the counter.
Yeah, that's the
so you see the cookies, and they look good on the package. It said gluten-free. I'm like, all right, cool. So I get in the car. That motherfucker tastes like cardboard. I was trying to sprinkle the gluten on the cookie. Nigga, it's got to go in this shit.
Listen, and not because of the movie What the Health, right? But I've been pescatarian for about. I mean, you just eat fish.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I haven't had red meat in like 20 years. But chicken and turkey, I just been off for like 2 months, and you really mentally got to be ready to deal with it because the food everything tastes bland.
It does.
Yes.
And it's like you want to get weak and you just be like, man, this is whack, man. There's no season. You can't season it right. It falls off because everything's raw.
Yeah, I was a pescatarian for 2 days.
Way to hang in there.
My sister's a pescatarian. My little sister, my little nerdy sister.
There ain't that much you can do with fish when you I'm allergic to shellfish. So it's like I can't even eat that much fish. So it's like, damn, I'm losing right now.
So you bump up, you swell up, you get what happened if you?
Yeah, my lungs swell up.
Like tacos.
Who? The dog.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's swelling up everywhere right now.
All right, so what do we? Wait a
minute. Can I just say this though? I don't drink, and I can smell alcohol and but this stuff really good. It smells fresh and clean, and it smells like even if I drank some, it would actually be good and
it's a good
go
taste
down
to it. It really is, and
it does smell like
in a lot of different ways. So it's fine.
She always take everything turning heaven high. See, this card, I just like the way it has lines. And they just flow. What the fuck are you
She's
talking
a positive
about?
person, Speedy.
And what's the shit called?
I didn't see that coming.
I apologize,
the drink
Brianna.
is the Moscow Mule.
That's
and you
Johnny
guys,
Mac's
so
drink.
basically, I didn't mind too. That's my second favorite drink, actually. It's 2 ounces of vodka, 1 ounce of lime juice, 4 ounces of ginger beer. Now that's a new thing. I just
I love ginger
beer.
Beer
Is very good.
Yeah.
Chilled. It must be chilled, and then a lime. Throw a lime in there. You squeeze it in
it's
there.
a real name.
Yep.
And see, you could probably spit that on a girl and find out.
What you spit on me? Did you spit the bitch? I put Z on you. It's gluten free.
Vodka.
All right.
Or you could just be foul. Just get some alcohol. I just want to see what's going on.
Bitch, just throw alcohol on me.
Now I added a new segment called What You Burning.
What you burn?
What you burning this weekend? Because my new thing now is I go on the internet and I just pull up stuff and I cook it for the kids, and they come on like, "What you find today that we gotta eat?"
Really?
You know, with kids, you sprinkle cheese on whatever it is. They go, "Okay, I'll try it." Something about cheese. I don't know what it is. But
looks good, Speedy.
Yeah, and then you can pull it up. We're gonna have it on the website, or you can put put it up.
Right here.
Yeah, right there.
ready.
She got it.
What I burn?
Damn,
what
I hate having to
burn.
do this. Don't nobody pay attention. Hold on. There we go.
It looks
So
good.
it's go ahead.
Brown Philly cheese grill.
Bam. I gotta blow it up a little bit. There we go.
Go ahead.
So it's is your mic on?
Yeah.
You know, sorry, I can't hear you.
You know I gotta like
you
adjust
go.
it every time.
All right, so it's the ground Philly cheesesteak grilled cheese
Cheese.
sandwich.
That sounds good.
And when you watch the video, it's off the chain. Now, so you need 1 pound of ground beef. Now, when it comes to the measurements
ground
of salt
turkey, I
or
would
ground
think.
turkey,
I would
whatever you
ground
want to do, I never measure. Not like white folks and you put, half a teaspoon. Fuck that, nigga. I know. My hand is a great measurer. I just
Me too.
hit
I
it with
don't
the shake,
measure.
shake.
I don't measure
either.
Yeah. And pepper, I love pepper, so I have to see pepper.
Any of their cooking,
I don't-
so
I-
I can't
I'm the same
vouch
way.
for them
Dude.
not measuring. Y'all, I haven't tasted anything. Once I do, I'll let y'all know if
You never
that not
tasted anything on
measuring
mine?
works.
What happened? Yo, I was like, where that voice from?
It's coming from Blue.
Yeah.
All right, so I don't know what it is about pepper. I think in the last 10 years, I really don't do salt unless it's sea salt, and I only do a little tiny bit of that. And I don't do seasoning salt, but pepper, I have to see it.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Like I'm like here, and then I'll turn away. And then my wife go, I already put pepper in it. Okay. I don't see it, it ain't in it.
And why is it so hard to get pepper out and
Yeah,
salt
yeah.
come pouring out
true.
so easy? Like, who designed them damn bottles?
Right. They're
You mean
both
at the ones at the
granules.
restaurant? You know what I do?
Pepper
Yeah,
is
You be in there
black.
like this.
No.
With the pepper and then the salt, you be like, oh.
You gotta undo it, and then you
I
pour too much.
crack. And I do the sprinkle
see,
thing.
yeah,
I
yeah,
go.
see, I
you
do
got to
it.
know how to lace it.
Outside.
Yeah, outside, baby girl.
Okay, go ahead. This
All
looks
right, so-
yummy though, Speedy. I might make this weekend actually.
No, you're not.
Oh,
Take
no,
your
I'm gonna be out
time.
of town.
Take your
You
time.
gotta make it for me because I'm gonna make it and I'll post in the whole nine. All right, so now some stuff I don't put in because I just don't like whatever that flavor is gonna be. Worcester sauce,
that's
you,
great.
you
Nigga,
put that
that-
if you
I
want.
like Worcestershire sauce.
Yeah, 2 tablespoons of butter,
Okay.
or if you want to use coconut oil. Some people don't like using butter.
Gotta use butter.
1 chopped onion. Love onion.
What
in
kind of
meat.
onion? Yellow, white?
Whatever. It doesn't say.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't say.
But I would do not green onion. I would do the
White?
white
Okay.
onion.
All right.
Yeah.
1 or half bell pepper.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what I do like though? The little sweet bell peppers. At the
Like
99
the
cent
red
store.
and the red and the yellow and all that.
99 cent store got them for
I can see you
$1.
putting
A
that in
whole
there.
package
Okay.
of them. And
Gotta
they're
go
really
on the
good.
right
That
day.
sounds so good. Tonight.
Yo, you said butter. If you're not a butter person, what's real good is avocado oil.
Really?
Is it good? Really?
I never
Thank
tasted
God.
that used on my
Yes.
hair.
Avocado.
Okay, so we're going to
Really?
replace the butter
Try
with.
some avocado.
So let's do it again. So let me go back.
And it's healthy, you know.
There it
I'm gonna
is.
replace
2 tablespoons of.
Avocado oil.
Mm-hmm. He's going to fuck the taste.
I'm doing butter.
Now you take 8 slices of American cheese or provolone cheese and add that to it.
All right.
And then you put it on the white bread and you add some more.
Is that white bread or look? I thought it was like a. Oh, that is bread. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I thought it was like a.
And then like I said, I on my Facebook
something.
page, which is Comedian Speedy, I'll have it on there as well at the top. And on Instagram, you'll see it there. But so when you do it, take a picture, post it on our page.
Yeah.
And then we give you a shout out on Monday.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then let us know what you think. And I'm making that for the kids
Yeah.
this weekend.
Hashtag Rollout Studios.
I think I'm gonna make it too, but I'm gonna substitute the ground beef for turkey.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Are you
ground
gonna do
turkey.
turkey?
I
And-
might do that tonight.
and the
I don't know
provolone?
if I can get my boyfriend.
Yeah, with provolone.
Provolone, I'm like, yeah.
And then the white bread.
I
for
love
wheat bread.
provolone.
Wheat
That's my
bread.
favorite cheese.
I do wheat bread. But
Provolone
I
is my
just
favorite.
spelt
I was thinking about
bread.
putting it in a pita.
what
Dr.
bread?
Sabi
Oh, that
said
would probably be
spelt
good too.
Bread.
Hold on, what is
We
spelt?
get fancy.
It's not wheat and it's not white flour. It's Dr. Sabi said spelt bread. I think it's
Where do you
made
get it
by Trader Joe's or Whole Foods.
Now, just so I let you
I'm
know.
doing a
Or
pita.
Follow Your Heart. We got to go to Follow Your Heart. That's where we got to
over
go
there?
one day.
Trader Joe's, very expensive.
No, it's not. No, Whole Foods is expensive. Trader Joe's.
Yeah, Whole Foods,
hold up. Whole Foods
Whole
is cheaper
check.
now because Whole Foods just been bought out by Amazon, so their prices have gone
that is
down
true.
a lot.
And they did say that they want to drop the price.
And they did. They dropped them down quickly.
Right.
Like from bam to bam. Okay.
Wow. All right. And also too. So make sure that when you do this weekend, you can either do a video or just take a picture of the finished product, post it on our page. We'll give you a shout out. And, that would be dope as hell.
I'm from North Carolina. We don't really eat Philly cheese.
Hashtag Rollout
Fayetteville,
Studios.
North Carolina.
Yes.
We be getting in trouble over here.
Stop it.
Fayetteville, Southern Pine.
All right, brothers in the
Aberdeen,
balcony.
Are you really?
Oxford, and we all over there.
Come on, sweetie.
We
All
might
right.
be related, Chico.
Are you ready, Chico? Now, Chico, normally I have other people, but I'm the only brother in the balcony. But you want to be brothers in the balcony?
Yeah, let's
All
do
right,
it.
It's now time for Brothers in the Balcony. This is the part of the show where we tell you what movies to go see so you don't spend your money on the bullshit. Because there's a gang of bullshit out there. I'm suggesting that you go watch, and it came out, I think last weekend or this weekend, American Assassin. But I think too, it's probably one of those kind of, like all those, like a Mission Impossible, trying to save the world. But a young man watches his girlfriend, his fiance gets killed, and he wants to take revenge on the people that did it, and it was a terrorist attack. So he joins this particular force and learns what he needs to learn so he can have revenge on these people.
Oh, nice.
And Michael Keaton,
okay,
which you don't see him too often in too many movies. He kind of picks and chooses what
he's
he does.
kind of been having a comeback.
Yeah.
He's been in a lot of.
But the critics love this movie, and Sanaa Lathan is in this movie.
Oh wow!
And I love even she has little bitty hands.
Oh, she's a great actress.
She has tiny little hands.
She does.
If you ever get a chance, and it's gonna be weird because you're not gonna watch her act, and then you look at her hands like they are little.
Hilarious.
Just like the lady that's on NBA. It's an NBA channel, and she's kind of chubby, and her little hands are like right here.
Hilarious.
It's weird to watch her because her hands stay right here. You're like, please let her hands stretch out. And she looks like a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Did y'all see where she just shaved off all her hair?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she looks really bald. She looks
Was
beautiful.
it for a movie? I did see she did.
Her show did get picked up for a second season.
Which
oh,
one?
good.
The one on Fox?
The cop show?
Yeah.
I heard it did.
That's dope.
Got picked up for second season. All right, and so since the brother in the balcony, what movie do you have?
Hey, listen, y'all got to go see the movie It. Listen, I saw.
Is it really that good?
Listen, man.
Listen.
It is it did $100 million at the box office opening weekend.
Over the weekend, yeah.
And it makes sense why it did. If you saw the first one,
the original,
and you were scared by the original, you definitely they turned up.
What?
They turned up, man. Like you want to see more when at the end. Like
really?
They even set it up for the comeback.
Damn.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah,
Wow.
I don't want to tell y'all, but it's definitely set up for we coming back. It's dope, man.
But it's a scary movie, though, right?
It's scary.
And you were scared, an actor.
I was listen.
Actor, a thespian.
I was. But you know what's crazy?
You think
when
I knew
you
that?
know the song. Not the song. Look at me. When you know the already seen the film.
Yeah.
So you already know the storyline,
Yeah.
but you still are like anticipation.
Who'd you go with? Oh, just
No, I who did I go with? It was a group of us. We all went because everybody went because
Look at that lady.
No. It was a group because it was on me and the fellas. We was like, look, let's go actually really because we were like kids when we saw the original It. So it was like, yo, let's go.
Wait,
we the ones in the theater going, man, this is probably some bullshit, man.
See, watch this. Ask me who I went.
Did you go?
No, ask me who I went with.
Yo, who you going with?
I mean, me and the homies, we all just like. But did you sit? You got to seat homie.
Huh?
Oh yeah,
It's
you can't have
homie seat homie.
Is that a movie?
So your friend, your
All right, so I teach my
right
son.
Oh.
I teach our sons.
Right.
You be friends all you want, but when you go to the movies or you chilling, whatever, it's homie.
Oh
seat,
yeah.
Homie.
Yeah.
What if it's so loud?
Then it's homies. It's homie. I don't know him. Homie. I don't know him. Homie. I don't know him.
Yeah.
So you gotta buy every other.
Me and you, Chico, can't be going. Ooh, this shit good.
Okay,
Does
so
somebody come in and say, "Is that Chico and Speedy watching it?"
Yeah, no, and never take a selfie. Yo, Speed, let me
Never lean into another dude.
with the seats that recline. Yeah. Hey. That's a fail. Yo, don't do that.
I was gonna say, so you can't. What if it is full or whatever, and you would sit next to a strange man instead of your homie?
Yeah, because I can't be homie.
Okay.
Because again,
He's like, yeah.
if you walk in, me and Chico right here, and he got the popcorn, I got a soda.
Oh yeah.
And you dip it in his popcorn.
Y'all sharing dips.
Yeah.
Y'all
Wait.
hands touching. Y'all go.
No, look, man, ask me for some soda.
Can I have some soda?
Yeah, hold on. Now it's gonna go bad. So you get homie see homie,
go bad.
or now what you don't want to do with the theater. If you go to a packed one, never sit in the front. Like I'm talking about front.
Yeah, the front.
So I think one of the Transformers were out, and I taken my kids, and the only seats they had in the front, they're like, "Let's go!" I'm like, "Y'all ain't gonna like this shit." Because the movie, when you're that close, it goes too fast, and your eye can't catch up to it. So I'm sitting there going, "Okay, these monsters too big." Goddamn, and then your neck start hurting. So never sit in the front row.
Right.
That's not a good look for you. But we're gonna go see it.
You got to see. Listen,
I'm gonna see it this weekend.
You got to see it. It is definitely worth it, man. It is definitely worth it.
Is it?
It is
Oh, y'all gonna do Jerome
and
and
listen,
Forrest.
hey, for all y'all that got the jailbroke sticks, go to the theater. It's better.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's me.
Yeah, it's better.
I don't want to go.
It's better.
Okay.
Yeah, she does.
Don't see it at the TV at home. You ain't gonna get the same effect.
I'm too scared to see it in theaters.
Now,
That's the point.
Now we do. Now, along in Brothers in the Balcony, we have a DVD pick of the week. I have a DVD pick of the week, and I think y'all gonna like it a lot.
What is it?
Did you have one? Or?
Oh yeah, I got one. Listen, let me tell you. I got a better DVD.
It's my show.
Oh my
A
bad.
DVD?
Go ahead, brother.
Listen, listen.
DVD pick of the week?
Listen.
If you can't afford the movie,
Because I Love You, right? It's about a group of guys that rob strip clubs in Houston. As we know, Houston has a lot of strip clubs.
Yes, they do. No, on the real, yes.
And they have this phenomenal actor, man. He's from New York. His name is Chico Benymon.
Oh, this young ain't that a bitch?
All right.
His name is Chico Benymon.
Sounds interesting.
He sings too, doesn't he?
Yeah, yo, dude is dope. And
Does he have a red hat on in this one too?
yeah, listen.
Right.
He wears the hat in the movie.
Damn, in your face.
It's a lot of shooting, it's a lot of stabbing, and a lot of
And it's called what again?
stripping.
And where can we get this?
It's on iTunes.
Oh,
You know, for those that don't have DVD players anymore.
I'm doing
It's
it.
on
On the
iTunes.
box.
It's called Because I Love You. I think you can get it on demand too. And it's Chico's first dramatic role. It's not a comedy. You know, a lot of people gave me flack for the Fantasia story because I beat on her a little bit in the movie.
That's right. You
Yeah,
wasn't
they
there.
gave me a little
Look,
flack.
I do like this.
Yeah.
No,
People,
Hold
it's
on,
funny.
nigga. They ain't on my notes. You
People
ain't
would
in it.
come up to me and be like, you funny. You know what I'm saying? You real funny, but you ain't had to do that to Tasia. you didn't have to do that to Tasia. That was just real disrespectful. And I'm like, yo, it was a character. They be like, yeah, I know, because you funny on Half and Half.
Yeah.
I was a little mad at you.
Yeah, and they used to be dead serious.
Right.
Because
Yeah, they don't get-
Fantasia played herself.
Yeah.
Right.
So people brains think
Yeah.
I'm really the dude.
Right.
You know what I mean? When they see me, because they see real Fantasia.
Fantasia,
Yeah.
So they be like, yo, you ain't had to do that.
Yeah.
You ain't had to do that. I mean, she had enough going on.
So we doing the Fox had Blame It just went large. So we're gonna do the Blame It tour. So she was on 10 shows of the Blame It tour. So she opened up. So I come out, bring out Fantasia, and so I'm standing by the speaker, and she come walk to the speaker, and she's singing on the speaker, and I look up, and she ain't had no underwear, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'll just wait here for this song to finish. So every show, nigga, I made sure I got my spot. And it was the security dude there. I was like, no, homie, this is my spot. He's like, this is my spot. And sure enough, she come around, and she had the same, because, you doing the same thing. She wear the same outfit. I'm like,
Pervert.
hey, she's on the work. But she's a really cool person.
All those
Super cool
people
person.
that talked all that stuff, like she couldn't read and all that. That was bull, man.
Oh, yeah. Well,
That was the first time I seen somebody play themselves and actually do good. She played good playing herself.
well, Ali did good when he played himself.
Who?
Ali. Remember Ali did he played himself.
In a movie?
In Ali.
No, he did not.
Not the Will Smith one. The original.
My cousin was in the OG. That was my cousin, Chip McAllister.
But Ali played Ali in Ali.
Oh wow, I didn't
Somebody
know that.
fix that for
Did
me.
Ali play Ali
But
and
now, Teddy,
Ali?
Don't fact check me.
Oh,
Don't
did
say
Ali play Ali?
Everybody
I think it's
fact
called
check,
I Am. I
check
think
it
it's
right
called I
now.
Am.
Okay, so let's have a recap of today's
Been
show.
a great show. Great fucking show.
Muhammad Ali, played by Will Smith. Okay.
No, not that one.
The original Ali
I'm
movie.
telling you, that was my cousin Chip.
Ali played Ali.
It was Pam's cousin's
Chip
Chip.
McAllister.
So let's have a recap on what we've learned today.
What have we learned?
We've learned that Speedy said that Ali played Ali, and Pam said that was her cousin Chip. We've also learned that Speedy said when brothers go to the movies, they're not supposed to sit beside each other. It's supposed to be homie, seat, homie.
Teach your sons that.
We've learned that Chico can make a lesbian woman
change.
Go back.
Come on back. We miss you back.
From the back.
From the back. We've learned that people really love their pets, and David Raibon wants to tattoo his dog's name on his chest.
Yeah, that's a little suspect right there.
We've learned that small-breasted women can breastfeed their children, and large-breasted women can breastfeed their children, and Chico would be interested in seeing them all. We've learned that David Raibon, who has a birthday tomorrow, will be on Ballers.
Yes, this weekend.
And again, there's going to be a rerun.
And reruns all through the week, and then again next weekend.
All right,
season finale.
And we've learned that Sky's baby was masturbating in the womb.
He was womb baiting.
And we've learned that, fellas, if you meet a woman and she's super fine and you just looking at her, you just like, oh man, I want to taste that. Take a little bit of a lemon and go. And if she says, ow!
That ain't the one.
That ain't the one. So there we go.
That's what we learned.
And I would like to personally thank all of you who were trying to teach me how to say, por favor, escribe por favor. Please subscribe in Espanol and Lviv. We would like to thank our guest, David Raibon, for coming
round of applause
today.
for David.
Jay Alexander, I don't know if he's a guest or family or cousin or what, but we want to thank him for coming.
3 days
and
in a
of
row.
course, we want to thank Chico for sharing this hat with us
Yes.
today. We like it. It's here.
It's on
live.
eBay next week.
With the jacket.
With the jacket.
The Gucci, what was it?
Versace. Now, I ain't selling that.
Chico Benymon. And y'all, you can check out his movie. What's the name of your movie
It's
again?
called,
on iTunes.
There's a
that
couple
one.
on Netflix. The one that I talked about is called Because of Love. He's shot by Joseph Elmore, director from New York, but he's in Houston now doing films. I actually got a movie coming out called The Do's and Don'ts of Dating. It's coming out Valentine's Day. It's like Love Jones, but now.
Okay.
A lot of poetry.
So you're gonna come back right before that drop.
Oh yeah.
All right, who's in it beside you?
They're all new actors and
Just
actresses,
him.
but they all good, all based out of Houston.
So he's
They
saying
dope.
he's the only known one.
Yeah.
He's the only known
Just me.
No, man, it was a great cast.
And what's the name of your song again, please?
Oh, the song's called Love Affair. Produced by Tim Kelly, written by myself, and it'll be out. It's out now. But the album we're gonna come out later in the fall, like late fall. You know, when people don't go out, they in the house trying to be in love. The holidays coming. That's when people are actually starting to listen to real R&B.
Real R&B.
You know what I'm saying?
What you got, Pam?
I want to say we were both right. So Speedy,
Thank you.
Ali played the older. I mean, Ali
Played
older,
itself.
and my cousin played young Ali.
And the thing was,
And the
so there were
greatest.
three
And it was called
Alis.
The
No, it was
Greatest.
two. I guess it was. Yeah,
It was
it
called
was the
The Greatest.
greatest. Yes,
And
Ali
everybody
did
got
play
on
Ali, and my
Ali.
cousin
I
played
remember The
Chip was-
Greatest. I didn't think of that as a movie. I thought of that as like
No.
a documentary.
it was an actual
That was in
movie,
1977 too.
and everyone was mad or kind of got on it
I
because
was
you're
8.
playing yourself.
Right.
And Ali said, "No, I'm gonna play me. I know me better than you know me." And he
Right.
played himself as himself.
See, now he's another example. You remember when I was saying, does the fame come before the thought, or the thought comes before the fame? He says many times, I knew I was the greatest before y'all knew.
Yeah.
Well, that's
So
different.
But
he
also-
didn't have people carrying him in and out, but he had the thought.
Yeah.
But Tangi, I also believe you have to speak it, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
If I'm going to be the funniest comedian, I'm the funniest motherfucker you ever gonna meet, or I'm the funniest host in town. Can't nobody fuck with that. And I know that. Now you may not have never seen me do it, but once you do see me get down, you'll be like, "Oh shit, dude, funny as fuck." Shout out to Jim Carrey, who I knew on The Living Color for years. He has a new show on Showtime called Kidding.
You could have did that on.
Shut up.
Thank you for telling
I get
us
notes
that.
late. Sometimes I get notes late. Thank you, my son.
Everybody, please send love to Taco.
Oh yeah,
We
shout
love
out.
you, Taco.
And Monday show,
Yes.
we'll be back on Monday. It's 5 days a
won't be
week.
here,
We're
but-
doing the shit. And filling in for you will be Hope Flood.
Oh, nice.
What
That's
it
gonna be a great show.
So that's going to be an experience
She
right
got the
there.
juice.
For Monday Madness.
Monday
Yes.
Madness. Give me your information.
I'm Tangi Ambrose everywhere. Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, everywhere. And if you want to get tickets to my show, go to tangi.eventbrite.com. It's going to be fabulous. Heaven high.
Oh yeah, Instagram Chico B07. It's on Instagram, Facebook. You know, Chico Benymon. Oh, and also, man, I got a new TV show coming out. I shoot the pilot at the first week of October. I wrote, created it with my partner Carla Waddles, directed by Leslie Smalls. I can't tell y'all the name of the network right now,
Leslie.
but it's loosely based on my life. And yo, if y'all loved anything I've ever done in comedy on Half and Half or the Haunted Hathaway to the Kids, this is a one-camera show. Y'all gonna love it. It's crazy, and it's got a great cast. So I can't really announce the cast yet, but the cast is established. So
You know, I do a little acting.
oh no, Steve, Speedy, I'm coming to get you. You definitely getting on there.
You know he's probably
Either way it goes.
I'm all about giving jobs, man.
No.
I'm all about
Motherfuckers
giving
don't know.
jobs.
I will be on set and don't even know I'm supposed to be there. I'm looking for Chico told me to come. Hey, Leslie.
Okay, Chico, where's my dressing room? Is Speedy on this episode?
You've been there every day. Pam.
You can reach me at Nikki Pam with
What?
2 Ks on Earthing. And then also don't forget to go to rolloutstudios.com. Go to YouTube and subscribe. And then also for the birthdays, you guys hit me up on rolloutstudios.com too. And, let us know when your birthday's coming up. And we will give Tangi and Speedy will give you a birthday shout.
Yeah, and will y'all do me a favor? Okay, so the video of
Can
me
you do mine?
talking about my show, they posted it crooked. We can't
No,
do
it's
nothing about
straight
that.
now.
It's
Oh, no,
straight
we
now.
straightened it up.
No,
Well,
no,
either
no,
way,
that was-
however it is,
Yeah.
will y'all do me a favor? Shh, don't look for a second.
Okay.
Look away.
Okay.
Go to it and click like, please. Thank you. Go ahead, Speedy.
And don't forget to subscribe, right? On that button.
Yes. Yes. Subscribe.
It's on the Rollout Studio page.
It's Speedy is Funny on everything. That's Speedy IZ Funny on everything.
Everything.
Comedian Speedy on Facebook. Definitely let me see you guys post the pictures of you making the meal that we have for you, or the drink. Make
Do
the
I
drink
have
as
to
well.
do it if I do it? Because
Yes, Pam.
I'm your friend. I have to
No,
do it.
everybody post.
Okay.
And don't forget, ladies out there looking for breast milk, it's on Amazon and it's on Craigslist.
Yep.
And if you
Liquid
catch your
gold.
son jacking off, he probably was doing it in the womb. So don't.
It's
trip.
Sky's womb at that.
Yeah.
Sky, give your
Shout out to Sky. Go ahead,
Give
Sky.
your-
Oh, okay, so everybody, y'all can follow
Turn your
me.
mic up.
It's not
Oh, it's
turning
up.
it up. It's
You
just
gotta put it in
words.
your mouth or
Yeah,
something.
basically. Follow me
She know
everywhere.
how to
Blue
do
as the
that.
sky. Ha ha.
Blue as the
ha.
sky.
Blue as the sky 22 on Instagram. I had to make a new Instagram, so follow my Instagram, my new one. I need to get my followers up, but follow me on Snapchat because that's where I'm lit at.
Yeah, we heard.
And,
Go ahead.
and
I'm
shout out
just
to
saying.
our new.
Snapchat. Blue is the sky on Snapchat?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Shout out to Michelle and Dominic for keeping us in line because
Our new producers. We
Yeah,
got-
they're great producers. I have
Man, yeah.
Yeah,
I
she
mean,
waved
it
her
makes it
arm
so
one
easy.
more time at that fucking board.
Like,
I see you
and then she
every
got
single
two
time.
colors. If it's highlighted in red, we better get on it.
But no,
we ain't
she
going
hit it
quick
twice.
enough.
She doing this. I see it.
I know she
And then she kept doing
She
it. I'm
give me the
going.
look like Pam. I'm like, come on, Speedy. Come on.
You know what you got to write next to it though? Nigga.
Look at
If you don't get it, you just got to go, nigga.
Just put a big N.
Yeah, said what we got going.
I didn't say the
Look,
whole
look.
word
How are you chiming in?
because I moved
Have a
up
good
on the show.
weekend, y'all.
Yeah, you're your own segment now. We gotta get out
Like
of here.
5 segments.
So Monday, man, we'll be back with some news, whatever happened this weekend. If you want to
Hope
boycott
Flood will be
football,
sitting in for me.
go ahead and boycott. I'm gonna watch the game, and I don't give a fuck. But I hope you get back in the league. If you don't, I'm still gonna watch the game.
Hopefully.
All right, so we gotta get out of here, and we get out of here on.
The best DJ in the world.
That's
Probably.
me. That's me.
It's the rollout show. It's the rollout show.
That's right. We'll just play that.
It's the Rollout Show.